Who's in the championship gloves right now? John Clean, you said?
Shabib.
Shabib?
The dude who changes his name every 2 weeks, which makes it impossible for him.
Right now, what I'm seeing from Shabib is he's falling in with his punches right now. If you notice, like he's throwing his punch and he's just putting his head, he's falling in, he's putting his head down.
He got that off his time.
Yeah, I don't know if he's doing it to generate body effort, but he like dips back before he throws. It's like
I think
more so than you look. He feels like timeable if you look for it.
I think he's.
All I know it doesn't.
When Bad said that, Booba ran into a punch, they had him stunned, and then he turned it around and got Llama stunned and put him down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but he paid for the mistake that you're saying that he made. But he just happened to turn it around in time.
Yeah, who's the other guy?
Llama.
If I'm Llama, I'll utilize my uppercuts a little bit, because what he's doing is just dropping his head and throwing a right hand. Like, that's a bad way to be generating, I mean, it's working for the game, but it's a bad way to be generating body effort. It's not a legitimate, it doesn't look like a legitimate punch. It looks like like somebody in the street throws that punch.
I think he's worried about Llama's power. Llama's actually a fighter in Shabib's league. I think he's the champ in there right now, so they're familiar with each other. So I think he's kind of overcompensating and pulling away when he's throwing, so he doesn't get hit.
Running through.
Yeah, I can see that. But like stuff like that is what I'm talking about. Shouldn't be rewarded, because that shouldn't have no power in it.
Yeah, Llama drops his hands every single time right before he throws, like right there, and then he'll throw. Yeah, he drops both hands, not just one.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful observation. Yeah, he got like a rhythm going before he throws his hands.
Yeah, I got slow hands, so I always had to pick up on tempo. Oh. He's just got dynamite hands, I guess.
Yeah, Llama's one of those guys where I don't think he's doing anything crazy, but he does have just like insane game powder.
Okay, ready? Box on.
Right there, looked like a legitimate right hand that he caught him with. Yeah, you can see right now that Shabib is scared of his power a little bit. By the way he's throwing his punches, like they're not full committal unless he feels like he's got Llama off balance.
It's kind of hard to see when you don't have the in-person view, but it looks like Llama's putting a lot of weight in his front foot just based on the angle that he's standing. So I'd like to see Shabib circle that way, that way, but actually while trying to punch, not just trying to get away.
Yeah, Shabib tried to flurry his way out of that trouble he was just in. Like if Shabib was set for... Go ahead, Fish.
I was just going to say, I'm curious in situations like this how much the damage reduction off the counters is compensating and allowing for these like inside trades. There should be this time like here.
Yeah, Shabib would set those combinations up off his jab. He probably would get better results.
Yeah, because once he sets it up that way, he can also just use it as a feint, because now he's going to be trying to time it.
Yep.
Yeah, instead he's just taking a couple of steps in and hooking.
Yeah, it's like a half jab, like short straight coming in, and then immediately followed into hooks.
They both got knocked down, so you took that round.
No, my bad. I could try to. Or I also have shaky leg syndrome, so I shake a lot. Didn't we get on? Did we get knocked down?
It was 1-1. I think Shabib is probably winning on damage, but I'd say it's pretty close.
Is there something I can adjust on my mic to sound better, or?
You're just cutting in and out a lot.
Oh, I'll take off voice isolation. And...
Yeah.
Is your corner ready? Get ready. Box.
I think in this case, bad. Llama needs to actually get in on the inside. So what he's doing here is he's kind of just, at least from what I've seen, I haven't been able to pay full attention, to be honest, but from what I've seen so far is he doesn't have a reliable way to get up to the distance that he wants to be at with Shabib without dropping his hands, like right here.
Because all he's worried, because you know what, is kind of not his fault. Because like as you saw with that punch selection right there, after a while you start getting timid because you know one of them is gonna just eventually come through and land.
Yeah. Well,
so like he's
too
that's
scared
why I mean,
to
like,
commit, and he's not coming in. Ooh, there he goes.
Ooh, yep, right there he was. Like he finally got him in between that little, you know, I can't call it spammy, but that little
his combination.
I could say nonsensical punch selection, I will call it. See, like right there, that punch selection right there doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, he's also putting himself in a. When he does that, he's like overly turning his upper body.
Like I mean, like sometimes you could just tell, like with people, like what are you seeing to throw these punches like this? And I question it. It's just like, no, you're not seeing anything. Right. You just know that the game is going to reward you for it. It's like that, like that 4-punch combination. People that say, "Oh no, that's my volume." That's not volume.
Sorry, I'm getting very distracted by Galf sounding like he's at like the end of a hallway.
I don't know why. My settings were fine the other day.
Everything's going wrong.
My man, he in the concert hall.
He's like the voice of doom in the background.
Use your jab. Use your jab.
Your hook doesn't land.
Is there a way to change that in Discord, or should I just go into my AirPods?
Your AirPods have been the best mic you've ever used. Just go into your AirPods.
All right,
yeah,
go into AirPods.
Fight.
Blue, that was a nonsensical flurry. I don't respect punches that don't. You gotta understand, real boxers, we don't fight like that. Like you're just throwing punches just to be throwing punches. That's exactly what's wrong with the game.
Yeah, he just 6 or 7 hooks into a knockdown there. Just walking forward.
Exactly. people take up for this stuff.
Yellow shorts, grilled cheese, that's llama. No Doomsday. Up next is Rollick and Tesco. We had to move some stuff around.
Oh wow, that was close.
Yeah,
super close.
Llama hits
damage.
very hard. I think if Shabib wasn't countering him in some of those exchanges, Llama would have put him down.
All right, who else do we have on the menu so we can see some actual boxing?
Rollick and Tesco are up next.
That was like kind of like an amateurish fight.
Hey man, I mean, a month or two ago, comparatively, Shabib was much worse. He's been getting better.
No, don't yeah, like no, like I said, like I'm not saying that he wasn't good. I'm just saying that
There's definitely some
as far
stuff that I wish the game would not reward the way that it does. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
John Clean low key tired of me glazing who? I'm not glazing anything, especially
He's teasing you bad.
yeah.
He knows you're
I
not
don't know.
glazed.
Once these kids start using these words, I gotta, you know.
Reward what you want, Tren? What do you want, Tren?
That's right. That's right, Jenk. Let's see some impressive boxing. That's what wins fights in my books. Somebody who comes out there and they box, and I'm like, oh, I don't care if they lose or win. Let me see you box. You get style points in TCL.
Yeah, Elo is a
We got
myth.
two great fighters getting on Cam tonight. Ain't Cyborg and Carbon going at it tonight on Cam?
Yep. Tyborg and Carbon, and then Pester, and God, I set this fight up and I'm blank. I always do this. Every time there's a list of names, I can never remember the last name. Doesn't matter what it is or how many names there are. It's Pester versus Galf. Yeah, Jank, I'm adding on exactly 2 months of experience to that half a century. Try writing the list down on a fight card poster. I can't write or read. You should know this by now, Trent. Make it.
Oh,
Yo,
right.
Trent,
Went out with Carson.
y'all back. Oh, sorry, enough. Trent, y'all back off vacation yet?
Oh no, they're going on a company retreat in like the middle of nowhere.
Let's fight.
No, we back in April. Good Lord.
Cooperate.
It's not switching, is it? OBS hates it. You should know better. Okay. Rollick is in the blue and Puma. Tesco is in the orange and Puma. Rollick has a bit of a height advantage, as you can see. Both of these guys tend to do a little bit of outboxing, tend to stay at range. Of course, they're staying in close since I set that. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Do I sound better now, or
Yes, much better.
okay? I don't know why I paid for a mic then if it was gonna be crap.
DM me, I'll troubleshoot with you sometime.
Okay. Could also
Now, this is
I
what-
switch computers too, so it could be that too.
Maybe.
So this is what I'm talking about. These guys are, picking their shots, not just out there just throwing a bunch of haymakers.
Yeah, I think Tesco is quite literally coming straight out of a fight inside VR right now as well.
Well, salute to him, taking this fight. Ooh, good measure.
Nice.
Ooh, he measured that.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
Set that up
that's
straight up
boxing.
with a post.
Right up. Oh yeah, what a post.
That's what I'm talking about when I talk about people will post in game, but they don't set anything up with that. That was a perfect setup there.
Yeah, Tesco too big to be in the fire.
He just paid for it right there.
Oh, good head movement. Oh, still good head movement.
I think that's one of Rollicks's drawbacks here. He does good like dips, but he doesn't have a lot of head movement.
Well, he also fights like he's the shorter fighter,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
makes the problem worse.
There it is. Yeah, he should be throwing an anchor jab. He shouldn't be throwing anything where it's falling in or coming in behind his combinations. He has a long enough reach.
I know this
should
is
be,
probably a smaller room scale, but he really needs to circle out and back up. Otherwise, he's not going to survive this round.
He's hurt
He's
again.
already stunned.
He's hurt again. Oh, he went for
Oh,
uppercut. He
so-
tried to finish the fight right there. Oh, hands down. Uh-oh, he's feeling himself. Oh, pause.
I wasn't sure if he was doing it intentionally or not. His hands looked like they were stuck. I thought his controllers got stuck or something.
Rollick has a small room scale. He's one of those tall guys with a small room
I
scale.
think it's Tesco's small room scale. You got
Tesco,
water
okay.
spilled? Rollick, no. What do you mean Sage backed out? Oh wait, never mind, he did, yeah.
Yeah, but that was more of like a family thing, not just backed out for no reason.
Is your corner ready? Okay, ready? Lock on.
Okay, got it.
Alright. Bad, what does Rollick, or Bad and Golf, what does Rollick need to do here to not lose out this round as badly as he lost the first?
Better first bud. Alright, I can go. I would just say he's getting in too close and should be fighting and moving out so he can maintain his range. Him doing this, where he's like lunging in into punching range and then coming straight back out, isn't helping him at all. He keeps getting caught doing that. So you should just be letting Tesco run into his punches because Tesco's a shorter fighter.
He's kind of...
And so if you make him come forward, yeah.
He's kind of stuffing his own punches. Like right there. If he was just a little bit further back, that would have landed. But didn't.
So this is not an uncommon thing. You will see tall fighters a lot, especially in amateur boxing, but even in professionals, people will be like 6 inches taller and then they'll fight like they're short. It happens all the time. I bet.
I mean, whatever room scale that he has, size room scale, it's still a square. I like to see him use more of the square. He's just going back and forth in the same spot. Like he's fighting the other guy's fight. Like he's a taller fighter. He used the whole entire square
Let's fight.
right off the back foot. Like right there, I don't understand
Yeah, like
why he
even
threw
as
a
he's
body shot right there.
jabbing, he's coming in
Hmm.
instead of backing away.
A lot. It's coming out a lot.
When you see a little guy like that throwing uppercuts, that's how you know the tall guy is doing the wrong thing.
Oh, anyway.
Because the uppercuts are supposed to be utilized on the shorter person. When you see a little guy using it, you know that the taller guy is at the wrong height.
Yeah, I think part of his issue, and it's hard to tell again, even with the bladed stance, is people look more square than they usually are, but he's looking, I would say, extra square comparatively. So maybe that's hindering some of his, like, working behind the jab.
I mean, he's fighting an orthodox fighter too. He's circling the wrong way.
That was
Oh, a nice combo there.
Yeah, he's landed a lot more this round.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think he's still down on damage.
Oh, for sure.
He needs, what, 2 knockdowns this round to get a draw?
Yep. Can only win by TKO.
Knock these 10 seconds out.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of for Tusko is because he's winning at this point is it'd be nice to see him take some angles, cut the ring off a little bit better. But I mean, he's doing good as is.
Red, step back.
Yeah.
Box on.
I mean, in this case, I don't know if I would. I feel like I wouldn't need to. He doesn't need to. I think it is something in his wheelhouse where he knows Rollick is going to cut that off. He knows Rollick is going to try and get on the outside. He knows his movements.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's like if you wanted to practice something while you're fighting, since you're up so much.
I don't know if the average throw the fight too close.
Whoa!
Nice. Good shot there. I
Again.
don't know if the average throw the fight too close. Things like that. That's
Again,
Yeah.
Rollick falling in behind his punch. Got caught with a counter.
Okay, you ready?
Looked like he was off balance.
yeah.
Trying to,
I think he's too front-footed. It's hard to tell, like Galf said, with the game and the way the feet display, but I feel like he's got.
I mean, he looks extremely square.
Yeah.
well, the way you could tell he's front-footed too much, right, is watch when he throws a jab or the way he throws the right hand, and watch how he has to come out of it, right? So if you see him throw the right hand or the jab and you see him step straight back or not take an angle,
Yep.
that's how you know he's too front-footed. He'll have to put his weight back on his back foot to gain balance.
Absolutely.
See, like right there? He always got to generate balance going back to his right foot.
Yeah. He's doing the right thing. With some of his punches where it's like right up the shot. He's dipping down.
This is his best round by far. The head movement, shot selection still needs work, but it's his best shot selection, landing the most punches.
Yeah. I think Tesco slowed down a little bit and he sped up.
Yeah, he's trying to take angles. There we go. Trying to use his size.
Let's fight.
I'm wondering if it's like counter damage or it doesn't seem, oh, there we go. Never mind.
Oh,
That was exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that punishment build up. Well deserved.
I was like surprised
he
he
was
didn't
landing
get
a
a
lot of
knockdown
body
at the
shots
point.
in there.
Yeah, that's true too. Moral victory. Let's get that round.
Good fight.
Okay.
I should say good performance.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah, it's a shorter fight. But the Rollick did make the change in that last round. It's hard to tell if it's because Tcl was slowing down or if he just picked up his pace. But if that was like a 10-round fight, it would have been interesting to see how they were able to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tcl said he
if
was gassed, probably because he fought before.
Oh yeah. If he if he started that fight with that third round, like technique and pace, I think he would have probably maybe not won, but would have been an entirely different fight.
Oh yeah.
I think honestly that Tesco was coasting in that last round. He already was up, and
Yeah, he said he was gassed.
you know,
Yeah, that was a good match. Okay.
That sucks.
Doomsday. And Big Mayonnaise. I keep just wanting to call him Mayo. This is both of their debuts. So, not too sure what we're gonna get here, but hopefully it's good.
Who's the first day you said?
Doomsday. Okay. Apparently not, because he's fighting in another league right now.
Bruh.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
He's not on the phone.
I sent him the form. I DM'd him about it. He said he did it. Okay. Apparently he is fighting another fight right now, so I'm going to push them back one fight. If he doesn't show up for the next one fight, or if he doesn't show up after the next fight, he's taking an L and we'll find a replacement. For those of you listening, because I know, oh my fucking god.
he's fighting another fight. Come on, man.
Yeah. For those of you listening, because I know some of you did it here, I understand that there's delays and other stuff, but if you double book or you cancel at the last minute, I'm not going to keep moving fights around because it fucks up the flow of the whole card and it fucks over the fighters who show up on time. I'm just going to give you a loss and I'm not going to book you again.
Fair.
Yeah.
Super fair.
All right.
I think we need to shell these fighters like what they do in real boxing. Like, yo, you won't get a fight for 6 months.
Oh, you'll get a disqualification. You'll lose, like, depending on when you don't show up.
All right.
You lose money.
We are moving to Bodie. See, I'm doing the thing again. I'm forgetting the name.
Now, Tesco, you fought a brilliant fight against a taller fighter. You know what I mean?
B doesn't have clean.
Like,
also, yeah, Tesco, you were doing great.
yeah, you didn't do it. You know what I mean? You need to follow up and get caught, caught coming into me. I just think, you got the knockdowns that you needed.
All right.
You got the counters that you needed.
We're moving to Bodie and Silji. For those of you asking about the clean roll, originally the ways to get it were posting IRL footage or fighting a few clean fights. The problem is that when I started the clean league, I invited pretty much everyone I knew personally. So the first 50 people all had the role when it was supposed to be a bit more selective than that. So one, getting the role or the way that you get the role is going to change. Probably after we finish this first season in quotations in a few months. And then the role is getting wiped. Yes, Eddie. Bodie.
I don't know, Bodie. Your feet looked a little dirty. I don't think you
Yeah.
washed them.
Bodie and Acilogy, you guys have the code.
They're
Just if somebody wants to clean roll, just send a video of you throwing a jab, send a video of you throwing a cross, send a video of you throwing a hook. Send a video of you doing footwork. Like, it doesn't have to be hitting the bag. It doesn't have to be like, just show a combination.
Yeah.
Like, I think Fish, that's what you could do. You could just make a criteria that everybody has to do.
I'll talk to you about this on the side later, because I don't want to say something and have it be concrete and then change it and have people crash out. But there
Yeah,
will be
definitely.
some criteria. Most of it will be off of not just like checking a box, but actual involvement, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then there will actually be rewards to it. Whether that means being able to enter prize tourneys that are only for clean fighters, being able to fight in a clean division, maybe, depending on user count or user base. But as far as the cam fights go, I say this with love, but there are people who hop on cam and you look like you're playing Thrill the Fight 2, not necessarily doing your best to box. And that's fine. And I still want cam fights, and cam fights will still get priority just because they're cool. But it's also not like you hopping on cam doesn't guarantee that you are like a great boxer.
Exactly. Like, I've seen people who are boxers don't look good on cam because they're fighting air.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
I have fighters who play the game and they don't look pretty.
Dude, I will like
person.
watch my like the footage back of like me playing the game and I'm like, holy shit, I know better than to do this. Why am I doing this? Why did I throw that punch that way?
Yeah, like, I watch the best fighter that I've seen in person was a girl. She actually stuck fighting VR like it was picture perfect. But her boyfriend, he was all over the place. But if you ask him to get in the cage, he knocks people out.
Mhm.
So
Part of it's also
some
who you're
people,
fighting against.
yeah, that too. You get in there, you don't get against somebody in ranked. He gonna look bad, super bad.
Yeah, you can't look good. You try to hit somebody moving like a million miles per hour, ducking to the ground, like yeah. But if you fight someone boxing, they'll look a little cleaner. But yeah, even my form sometimes looks like crap.
Don't you mean all the time, Gal?
Oh,
Maybe.
like that it crashed on me.
Again.
It's not cooperating with Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That's what that's why I said we
I
gonna
think they're
make it.
still
We
playing.
can make it a little. We can make it a little bit more fair, and we could come up with a criteria. When you look at people's,
Wait, are they in the
technique, and
match
we're
right
like, I
now?
don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had just started and it crashed.
Okay. Bodhi, leave the match. Yeah. I mean, it may sound a bit hypocritical because I'm running a league with an elo system that promotes winning and wants people to win, but like winning isn't really that important. And if you're sacrificing your form or something to win, not ideal.
Like,
Using people
Bodie,
to
just hold your
judge.
horses. Just hold your horses. We'll come up with a criteria, and if you got the goods, based on the criteria, when Fish and the guys and us get together, what you should be able to do, then you get the clean label. But fighting on cam is not it. Going to be the only criteria. You're gonna have to have certain, based off what I'm thinking, you're gonna have to do certain things to get that clean label. I'm like, let's see you shadow box for this amount of time. Let's see you throw it, technical stuff. That's the way I'm looking at it. Let's see if you really can box. Do you understand?
Yeah. Other role for you, you'll get it pretty easily.
Like, shouting out somebody that, a video I saw the other day, Clint Steele. Clint Steele is an example of getting better at what he does. Like, when I watched his first video, I was like, oh, he's learning. To now watching his videos, I'm like, good Lord, this guy is really putting his mouth and his actions in the boxing
Yeah.
ring. He throws punches
Clint's a
way
cool
better.
dude. We're gonna get him in here soon. Get him on a cam fight in here. Did the new code break, Bodhi?
And it looks like it's waiting. I'm gonna wait for the deployment thing.
Yeah, you might wanna. Why is this not?
Why 3-0 amateur record? I don't even qualify.
I'm gonna change it all to.
What's your record? I went 1-1 my first two fights, and the one I won was a bye because of no one in my weight class that was open. I'm counting it.
Jesus. My OBS is doing stupid shit too. What the fuck?
Yeah, I used to smother my own work a little bit, and then also 3 rounders with headgear. It makes it easier to last. I think I had a more pro style than an amateur style because I didn't have fast hands, and back then it was the point system because I'm old. So every punch you landed was a point. But nowadays it's closer to amateurs. I guess it's closer to professional. So it's 10-8 or 10-9 system.
Was you fighting at the time when they went to the white part of the glove had to land for it to be considered a punch?
In that era, but I think that was mostly for yeah, technically, yeah. It was before the 2013 change. My last fight was in 2011. But that's technically
Okay.
what they would use it. But the refs were just like, I think this person's winning. I'm just gonna give him X number of points. Amateur boxing has some of the worst scoring you'll see.
In the history.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason they took it out of the Olympics. It was so corrupt.
Okay. Third code. Hopefully this one works. Third time's the charm. Not corrupt like breakdancing, dude.
Oh, it's worse.
Olympic
I mean,
breakdancing.
who lost? Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr. Who else was like robbed at the Olympics?
Evander Holyfield. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a bunch of them.
That Roy Jones was a trip.
Roy Jones is the
Oh yeah.
most notable. Yep.
Yeah, that was
He got his
that
medal
was the
back
worst one.
finally. The guy who won it, quotation marks, gave him the medal. He said he felt bad about it the whole time.
Yeah, it was like in South Korea. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, he for the South Korean in South Korea, and it was just like, nah, we ain't giving this to Roy.
Yeah. Karate is a little bit different though, because at least to my understanding is like in the point-based karate, you fight until you get a point, and then you stop and you break up and then you reset. Did you do karate in FTG? Am I
Seconds
right?
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's right. You at least know if you're up or not. Boxing, you have no idea if you're up or not,
Oh,
even in pros. Oh,
his Discord crashed
but
again.
they don't want to do open scoring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Is
restart
it
my
on
whole
YouTube
computer or something.
still?
They're playing.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate. I think it's a mixture of Discord messing up, because Discord has been fucky for me today too, and then Spectator as well. So Spectator, they fixed all those other issues, but I think we're seeing a different one now. Because I think it did put Bodhi and Osalagi into the match. Single player on the regular castle? Here and there. I use it when I want to practice something, but just get reps in. Which you can't always really do against a human opponent, at least the people that I spar.
Well, 28 in the audience tonight. That's awesome.
we're doing a hard reset, resetting the computer, everything.
That's part of it, Alex. But for me, at least in my opinion, like if you want to practice something and get good at it, you need to do it slowly. And you get good at doing it slow, and then you do it smoothly. And then once you do it smoothly, then you can take it against a sparring partner. Because doing something on the bag or against an AI opponent is not the same thing as doing it against a person.
Yeah, what they did with the AI is good. It's a good situation, but going against somebody live is a totally different situation.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
Yep. I just play to get better at boxing, not
eventually,
to and to exercise. I'm not trying to win,
yeah. And the I
but I
mean the
don't play
main thing
ranked.
is like there's stuff that I can do against someone in ranked that isn't necessarily good boxing or might be good boxing, but like I might not be good enough to do it against someone like Golf or Bad, like for example. Um,
Yeah, the primarily in ranked, everybody does the same thing. Once they start seeing they are getting outboxed or getting out angled
yeah,
or getting out jabbed, then you hear comes that wide hook, and they just keep throwing it, and they think like, oh yeah, I'm landing it because I'm good, and it's like, no, you're landing it because my hand is right here. I'm blocking it. I'm smothering it, but it just somehow seems to land. Like if I respect players that are throwing straights at me. I understand. You can instantly tell somebody who is boxing and somebody who's gaming by the
Yep.
way their punch selection and the way they're throwing punches and how they're throwing punches.
yep. Uh, the AI can be totally cheese with half a cross guard or a, like twisted long guard.
Yeah, it just depends on what you're practicing to avoid for the AI fighting weird. I mean, if you're practicing movement, the AI is good to like move against. If you're practicing like straights, it actually the straights are super rewarding on against the AI, so it's like a good place to practice. But if you're practicing something like against the person, then yeah, probably not the AI because they kind of react a little janky sometimes, and it's not going to be as realistic as fighting someone with experience in the game in a spar. But it's just a tool that you can use. Like everything, pretty much anything can be used as a tool to work on something.
Yeah, like when you come to San Diego Golf, I'm gonna spin kick you. That's my tool.
You could try, buddy. I've been practicing against spin kicks. I haven't, but I'll pretend I have.
Don't you worry. Yeah, also, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. Thank you for your patience. Bodie's got a good attention span. If it
Bodie,
was
is that
like any other squeaker, I would have been like, you're goddamn right. But he's on TikTok, never mind.
he's doing three things at the same time
Yeah.
poorly? That's what I do at work.
I'm gonna put Subway Surfers on.
I'm gonna keep using it. Sorry, man. It's in
Castle.
my
I didn't see your ping before I said that, but yes. Did I have good GPAs when I graduated? No. I had like a 2.0 or like a 2.5, I think. But
just power grow.
I got really good ACT scores. So I still got into college on a scholarship. And I wasted that opportunity. But now I'm back in college and I have straight A's. So
I got a 4.0 in grad school, which is super easy to do, depending on what you're doing. What school, actually? Most of my credits were based on research, which is as long as I'm in the lab, I get an A.
It's 7:13 now Eastern, right?
Yeah.
What time do you need to leave for work, Pester? Pesta. 8:45. Okay. Not backing up for Jester, you silly goose. Yeah, this is a bit of a conundrum. That's unfortunate.
He's back.
Pester literally works at a graveyard. Okay. Let me do some
Gonna
quick
be on cam,
maths.
Rico?
Okay.
I mean, I don't care about winning. I'll fight anybody.
Yeah, Pester, you guys will go before Tyborg and Carbon if you have to leave for work. I think if we hit everything and it works now, we shouldn't have to do anything. Fingers crossed.
Oh, happy early birthday, Astrology.
Is it yeah. Is it same code in a 2G or different code?
Oh, that code, they're still in the game.
Okay.
I think they said same code. Astrology.
Yep, same code. Same code, por favor.
So it is the same code?
Wait, didn't you say it was the same code?
I said they're in the game already, but
Oh.
in that code, it's like they're still in the game.
Oh. I think if
Then
you
why is- okay.
join and they transfer
playing.
ownership to you. No, we aren't.
We're not in.
New code. Okay.
They want a new code.
I think I've ever had all three of them.
Yeah, Thrill of the Fight 2 is not. It's a good tool to. You can let your fighters play. I mean, let them take. Especially when they're not in camp and they're in between camps. Just let them play and get their cardio in, and get them to throw punches or try to defend without getting hit. Especially if they're fighting like real competition on the other end. But I think using it as a good tool for boxers is it's getting there. I mean, I think that's the whole goal of the system is to get it there where you can use it as a tool to practice virtually.
It's funny playing this game. I got more defensively sound because I have a glass jaw in this game, and in real life when I used to fight, I used to just be walking people down, pushing them, but I can't do that in game. So I had to like work on my footwork a little bit more, and then also just like head movement, blocking. I actually got more technical on the defensive side. I haven't actually applied it to sparring though, so I have no idea how well the whole.
Yeah. One of my favorite YouTubers just made a video about using Thrill the Fight 2 as a training tool. Check out Pester Jordan's YouTube channel. You will, mayonnaise. It's been scuffed because things have kept crashing back to back to back to back. You should have fought already. That's our bad.
Short corner ready.
Yeah, Discord's not being good today, and Spectator. How many times did they do the first round?
Like 3 or 4. 3, I think. So, Bodhi got his 6th round fight that he wanted.
Break it up. No holding. Box.
Yeah, Osteology's putting in more lateral footwork than he used to, so I like to see it. He was more of a stand in front of you and lunge at you kind of person.
Yeah, he's been working hard in those trainings. You can see the difference.
Mhm.
He has to be careful about dropping his hands like that, though. Against a fighter like Bodhi, it's not gonna go too well, pun intended.
Yep. And he just keeps dropping his. I mean, it's common Thrill of the Fight 2 technique, just dropping the opposite hand that you're throwing.
Just trying to bait him in for a pull counter there. Good shot.
And he got stunned.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Red, take a step back. Box. Red, stay upright.
so you'll drop your hands, and then I'll just hit you with a jab.
Break. Warning, red.
Headbutt in the chest.
Fight.
Yeah, Bodhi's got decent timing. He's landing in between the punches. He's trying to counter like right as the Silaju's starting his punches.
Stunning down.
Bodhi's starting to throw.
Break it up. No holding.
Seeing him fight behind straight punches though would make him even better.
He's got to pick up that right hand. Bodhi's going to catch him with that hook.
Yeah, Bodhi just landed like 4 in a row
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
because his hands are too low.
Warning, red.
Then he had a point deducted.
Box.
Yeah, he's just ducking his head and just trying to avoid punches.
Yeah, it's nice to see that he's incorporating a lateral movement, but if you're doing that with your hands down, it's almost like negligible. You gotta keep your hands up when you throw and when you're moving.
Let's see if
And then-
Bodhi traps him and sends him in one direction and catches him going the other way.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Since Bodhi's timing him so well, I'd like to see a Solaji work into more feints. I think the ones he's trying to work in are like too obvious as not
Yeah.
being punches.
I want to see him almost like pull his punches a little bit to set up another punch.
Yep, I call those empty punches.
Let's fight.
or non-committal punches.
Yeah.
Who's Bodie fighting in the red? That's
Facility.
Sylogy.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
1, 2,
Made him run right into that. What? Send him one way and whop.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I think the movement damage on top of
Yeah.
weak point on top of
I think
counter.
he got a counter off of that. Yeah, because Sylogy.
Yeah, I think it was all of it.
Yeah. Well, he was throwing there when he should have been focusing more on defense.
Sylogy's keeping a hand up now.
Yeah. No, a really good thing about Sylogy is he's a very coachable fighter. Like he puts in the effort to try and adjust and change things, which is very commendable.
What Sylogy should be trying to do right now is, when Bodie is head hunting, is he should be trying to shoot to the body. He should be slipping and trying to counter to the
Quite
body.
a bit in the first round. But he's backed off of it now. I'm not sure why.
Like that. See? Beautiful. He must be listening.
It was because it wasn't working in the first round because his hands were down, so he was getting punished for trying.
You also don't want to stay talking too long.
Got to
He
do
shouldn't
both
be
of
throwing
those
a
together.
flurry like, not a flurry like that. He shouldn't be throwing. He should be throwing like, two, get out,
Shuffle hook.
change the angle. Yeah.
Pop that.
Oh.
Nice.
Might get the knockout.
3, 4,
Got caught with the same punch again. Whop.
7, 8.
I mean, he's staying in Bodie's range.
He's
Okay, ready?
staying in his range and he's standing square, tall in his range. When he's circling and moving and going low, he's he's having good success. But he
Yeah, when he was switching
back.
directions, specifically when he went low, and he was doing the best. Oh, we'll see. It might be.
Body jab seems to be working for him now.
When he sees Bodie dip like that to go for the delivery shot, he should step over and throw the hook. Step away from it. Because Bodie's not doing anything to set that delivery shot up whatsoever. He's just going for it. He's not using the jab. He's not using the feint. He's just dropping and going to the delivery shot.
Yep. If Bodie's not going to fight behind the jab or the 1-2, Sylogy should be trying to do that and get a little bit out of Bodie's range. Because like mid-range is where Bodie's able to land his most damaging shot. So you either need to be close enough to go to the body and then spin out, or you need to be a little bit further out where Bodie typically overextends if you're at a longer range. And then you might be able to get him open with something there. But staying mid-range, he's beating you to it, especially since he's taller.
Seconds out. Okay, get ready. Fight.
Also, he's trying to set up counters. He's trying to work off of Bodie. Bodie's not falling for it right now. He's probing the jab, using it so he doesn't fall in too far and get caught with a counter.
At this range, it's a little bit more equal on who lands. But yeah, once he gets in that range right there, Bodie's just quick with those hooks.
Break it up. Red, step back. Box on.
Oh,
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey,
That was a
you
nice
okay?
combo.
right down the pipe.
Corner, yeah, this corner might want to think about stopping it before he takes any more damage.
Yeah, but he didn't even see that. He circled right into that punch.
Hey, stop it. No holding. Box on.
What's that?
That's
I think it's the next fighters joining early.
I was
Oof.
like, guys,
1, 2, 3.
Well, that way it speeds up at least if they're in there, actually.
7, 8. You okay?
Every time Asalagi throws a haymaker, he just seems to get caught.
Ready?
Yeah, Bodhi's tightened up his guard a bit relative to previous fights.
oh, he's making him paper over Canadian. Uppercuts.
It's funny because some of the that Bodhi gets that do a lot of damage and stuns are like terrible, but then when he lands some quality punches, like some of the hooks he just got and the uppercut he threw, like those ones didn't do any damage.
3, 4, 5,
Or at least they
Yeah.
didn't stun, so it's hard to tell if they did obvious damage or not. But
9, 10. They're out.
I remember that, Jank. I remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think I won money on that.
the blue
AVR money that doesn't exist anymore.
AVRB never existed at all.
Damn. Play theme music. Here, I'll be back.
Doomsday and Mayo are up next. My grandmother is a ninja. Yeah. You know what, Doom? If you're not in there like right now, we're just gonna skip you. If you're saying you're gonna leave like round 2, he's in. Okay.
He's just not on the format.
Mm.
Seconds out. Okay, get ready. Yeah. Let's go.
Well, Big Mayonnaise being the larger fighter is appropriate.
Big Mayonnaise running into some short shots right now. Needs to find some distance.
Yeah. Good body work there.
throwing that body work, though. He's lucky he's not getting caught.
You jinxed it
Because
right
it's
as you
coming
said
right-
that. Yep.
He's coming right back up on the middle. He's in the middle after he throws those body shots. He needs to step around.
I think I've seen Doomsday fight before. I like some of his shot selection.
Yeah, he's picking good shots.
Big shots, beautiful shots.
I want to see him work the body though. I feel like that would set up a lot of his combinations.
Yep, yeah, he's been switched to the bush a little bit, but yeah, that was a good combo right there. Oh, it was a nice counter.
I like to see him use his jab a little bit more. Like now he's just going for lead punches.
I think both of
I
these
think he
guys
could
are
set-
benefiting from this matchup.
Thing about little guys,
Oh.
once they thing about little guys, once they see these taller guys at them, they abandon their jab, where their jab can score and then help them a lot get
Yeah, it
inside.
opens the door. It opens the door.
Yeah,
Box.
You're paying attention to my jab as I move in, instead of paying attention to me move in.
yep. But I would like to see, oof, big mayonnaise to separate. Too
Yeah, he
late.
was getting the worst of that exchange
Yeah, exactly.
He's kind of just standing, waiting.
Yeah.
out the ring.
Okay, get ready.
What Big Mayonnaise is
Box
Big
on.
Mayonnaise is doing, I don't know how much room he has, but he's allowing this guy to just step over, just step in with a jab and then just start, throwing punches short. What Big Mayonnaise needs to do is, he comes in straight like that. Yeah, step over,
See
create an
if
angle.
the tools in his toolbox to get him off of him without just returning fire.
Hey, stop!
And right here, as soon as he steps in with this jab, just step over, step to your left or your right.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to keep repeating it. Maybe we'll get it eventually where we can actually see the ring, because we're kind of assuming, or like, it's hard to know, but like, cut the ring off this way or that way, and they could be in a hallway or they could have a massive room and they're just not utilizing it at all. It's good to have that as like a talking point if you could see it.
Yeah, Mayonnaise is saying he has no room. Even in like the
Yeah, that's
mid
hard.
scale though, like you can still, you have to be very careful with it, but you can still shift around someone.
Ready?
Well, if I'm probably going to record in my kitchen, so if you guys, I'll show you some footwork in a small room
Minimum
scale.
Okay.
It's a little bit bigger than that, but not massive.
You can move around any room scale, even if it's 4x4, 5x5. I mean, it's a square, so
Just pivot
Yeah,
into
those
your
long,
right
narrow ones, I hate those ones. Yeah, you're right. NFTG pivots. Sometimes those ones hurt more fighting in smaller room scale because I'm pivoting like too fast. My knees can't keep up. What next?
see, Big Mayonnaise is getting in and out right now. That's that. Now he's boxing, but he's got to stop that little bounce that he's doing right there. That's a rhythm. That's a
Oh.
rhythm step. There it
He
is.
bounced into it.
He bounced,
Yeah.
he bounced right into that.
4,
Yep. Bop.
Wow.
6,
Wow.
7.
Yeah, he needs to take like a half step back and try to work from there.
Okay, get ready.
Doomsday is pretty stationary with his punches. He's kind of like, I think it's partly to get body effort, but he's like more up and down with his punches rather than like laterally or even coming forward. So he'll like lunge in with 2 punches and kind of go back to where he was punches from.
Guys, I know you think to the audience. I know some guys think bouncing is a good thing, but it's really bad as far as it's called a rhythm step. It's called rhythm stepping, and
Are you okay?
what happens is when you're bouncing like that, you're not punching. So what your opponent is watching for is to catch you when you're not when you're bouncing, basically. Yep.
Yeah.
So I think it's good footwork, but it's actually considered horrible footwork.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's one of those things situationally you can bounce like to get away, and then set in between. But yeah, bouncing in and of itself is. There we go. You're not setting on your punches, so if you're bouncing and punching, you have no power. All your weight is up.
Yep. I was doing it, or I picked up the habit, so I was trying to save my knees.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I thought these guys looked not bad.
blue corner.
I think Big Mayo looked, especially that first round, looked pretty technical. He was staying in there. Doomsday didn't look bad at all. He maybe just volume fighting, but that's not bad. People volume fight all the time.
Apparently bad, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he was throwing. If he was throwing gaming hooks at that volume, then it would be a problem. But I think he was just throwing good punches. So yeah, I'd watch both of them. I don't think I've seen either of those guys fight before.
Nope, that was both their debut match. It was good stuff
Yeah.
for both of them. UBA Castle,
matchup.
Kazekage, you guys have the code in your DMs already.
Yeah, I'd like to see him match up against other people just to see. I think Doomsday was a bad matchup for Big Mayo, just the volume,
Yep.
and the range that they were fighting at.
Big Mayo reminds me a little bit of Rollick.
Yeah, maybe a slightly more movement, but yeah. I made a video on footwork, so check it out.
YouTube
Let me know if it's helpful or if you have questions on it. It was a very basic one on how to get your stance down and how to do some basic footwork.
Yeah.
Some point I hope to do more.
I think after this fight, we have to do Pester. That way he has enough time to go to work.
Who's Glaff?
Glaff? That's you, bro.
Glaff apparently has a video. Go to the TCL YouTube. I made a video. You don't have to watch it, mine, but you can also go to YouTube and watch
Tony Jeffries.
what's his last name? Tony Jeffries has a lot of good boxing videos too.
Yeah.
There's only like 3 people that I actually like their boxing tutorials, and he's one of them. A lot of the people that are doing boxing tutorials online should not be doing them.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just buzzwords, and then you're gonna try to do it, and then it's just not gonna work, or it's gonna make you get hurt.
Yeah, it's a lot of subjective and situational stuff that they're selling as a coverall, like overall you can do.
Yep.
To be honest,
that's true.
If people want to get better at boxing, they should just be working the fundamentals.
Especially for this game.
Yeah, move your head, step forward, step backwards, step right, step left, pivot. Move your head after you punch. That's what you should be working on. You shouldn't be working on the fancy footwork or the hooks like Roy Jones and stuff like that. Because even Roy Jones, right? As great as Roy Jones was, people consider him one of the worst coaches in boxing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because he was so good at what he was doing that it's hard to translate that into actual words. That's why
and he was
a lot of the great
unorthodox
fighters
too.
sad. Yep.
Like people, hitting people with lead hooks like that. People don't understand. He was doing that because that was his skill. He worked on that over and over again, where to the point it just became second nature. And guys couldn't tell.
Get away from me. Sorry.
Say again. Say no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, my dog was booping me.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to drop some wisdom on us. I was like,
No.
take the back seat to hear the wisdom.
Yeah, Roy Jones is
The game is locked.
locked.
Spectator locked. Yeah, they're stuck in
Damn
the
it.
waiting for deployment.
Oh, we'll keep talking about Roy Jensen. Roy Jensen is great technically as well because you knew some of the foundations.
New code or
Yeah, just
Dragon.
new code. It's just the faster, easier way, unfortunately.
I think Roy Jones's biggest weakness is probably not transitioning from his more athletic dependent style to a more sound, like boxing sound. Like he needed a transition at some point because a lot of the people that use their like athleticism as a prime, like a big part of their boxing, as they get older, tend to not do as well. Like Mike Tyson was ducking down to the ground, like, and was like coming up. But then as he got older, he couldn't do that as much. Roy Jones, Pacquiao did that a little bit too, but then he started having knee and like a lot of issues. You kind of have to grow with your style as you get old.
Yeah, I agree. Because that's the perfect example. Roy Jones struggled with fundamentals after a while.
Yeah,
He didn't need him. He didn't need him because of the athleticism.
Yep.
But as like Cal said, the further he got along, he actually, because the orthodox thing wasn't working much.
What do you mean by unless you're Usyk Asalagi? Because Usyk is a very technical boxer.
No, he's insanely technical.
Yeah.
He's also extremely unorthodox, which allows him to like set up things. His up jab is probably one of his best things in his arsenal. Guy's insane.
Just basically his feint to the outside to set you up for his power hand is one of the most technical things. That's how he beat Tyson Fury twice.
He did it better in the second fight. He was annoying the hell out of me in the first one because he kept circling or going in a little bit instead of going out, circling around Tyson Fury's lead hand, and that's how he kept getting hit with that uppercut to the body or the uppercut to the head. And then in the second fight, you could actually see him start to go the wrong way, and he's like, "Oh nope, I'm going to go the other way." And then that's when Tyson Fury tried to frame him and try to switch to southpaw, and just couldn't handle it. After that, he didn't make any adjustments from the first fight to the second fight, whereas Usyk did.
I think you need to restart Spectre.
You did it again.
In FTG. Yeah. What the hell, man?
Usyk's one of those guys that like every time he fights, if he fights the same person 5 times, he's gonna get better and beat them worse every time. Yeah, so I think the script was, Pastor, you were gonna take a dive in the 3rd round. Yeah, I don't know what the logic behind the Wilder fight was. Just to say he beat everyone that was a top guy in heavyweight. I mean, he doesn't really have anyone else to fight.
I mean, yeah. Easy money though for him.
Yeah. At this point, what they're doing, trying to generate good fights because getting the guys who haven't fought each other to fight each other. Because they're running out, Yeah,
he beat everyone twice.
Yep, you're gonna try to see probably Anthony Joshua fight Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, Fury just announced that he's unretired again.
There we go.
I was saying this after the second when he knocked out Wilder. That was like, just because he knocked out Wilder, we don't have a metric to see how good he is relative to AJ, relative to Usyk, or like Andy Ruiz even. But everyone was like trying to say like Tyson Fury was the greatest heavyweight ever based on like beating Wilder, and I was like, y'all need to chill until he beats one other or 2 other good guys. Then we'll know for sure how to rank these guys.
Yep. At the end of the day, everybody got to fight everybody. That's what made the 70s so great. Because everybody fought everybody.
I mean, I might beat you. You might beat the guy that beat me up. We got to figure out that triangle. Just because you beat me doesn't mean you beat everyone I've beaten, and vice versa. You just have to. The top 5 guys need to fight each other in each weight class. We also had like Lyle. We had a lot of heavyweights. They kind of had to fight more though because the purse was a lot less back then.
Yeah, I mean, to you, Jank, like, I think Fury's an all-time great. I think he's very, very good. However, he's definitely not like pound for pound best heavyweight of all time, which I feel like some people will try and argue. There we go.
I would say he's up there.
Finally, he's up
I would
there.
put him pretty high. I'd like to see him versus Lennox Lewis or him versus Ali. They're similar size actually, him and Ali.
Kazekage.
Just completely different styles.
UBA Castle in the red and yellow.
That was a nice hook and then hook to the body.
Yeah. Galf, I'm about to send you the code and the link for the video thing.
Right. Take a step back.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is the 3-rounder, right?
Fight.
Yep.
Had to do with American bias against Lewis. That's why he's slept on.
Oh, that's what's found his ring.
It's up still, Alex. I like the Castle isn't afraid to mix it up to the body and to the head. He's done a good job of trying to time Kazekage.
All those shots are landing.
Yeah, he's done a few of those, Luke. He's doing a good. Oh, what the heck was that? Okay, I think there's a ping issue.
It seems like it.
Yeah,
He was about 3 feet away from me when he went. What was that?
yeah.
I think
Phantom.
he, like,
You okay?
on his screen, Castle's
Tripped?
a little bit closer.
Ready?
Yeah. And he caught him, like, right
Oh,
on the
that's yeah,
chin.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is part of that UBA eruption.
The UBA what?
What Jank's comment? How they doesn't want to fuck up the bag, so he's taking a dive.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
Yeah. Also, Wilder was allowed to like get away with not fighting top guys as his
Fight.
mandatories. Like even there was documented cases of like people that were top 10 that should have been mandatories
Yeah.
weren't.
Weren't.
He didn't have to fight them.
Gal, if you have this stuff, if you want to go get set up.
Yep. Great.
Break it up. Red, take a step back. Let's fight.
Yeah.
It's hard to
I was
decipher
teeing
this
up
punch
on him.
selection. Hard to decipher this punch selection right now, but
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey.
Castle didn't bring his hand back.
Okay, get ready. Locks on.
Bowser's paying for his hands being too low.
Ooh, good focus there. A little bit of controller issues there.
Oh, ran into it. What?
1, 2, 3,
That was a little bit much, but
5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
What was that?
Get ready. Let's fight.
Pretty even in the exchanges after last knockdown.
I don't think I've ever heard this song either. Are these new songs, or do I just like always have? Am I tripping?
You tripping?
Okay, thank you. I usually play like with the sound pretty low.
In my game, the music is off all the time. The only time I have it on is spectator, and that's just so I can make sure the sound is.
Okay, ready.
Tell
This one.
Castle to disconnect the battery and reconnect it.
I think Castle's losing it, jousting, exchanging.
Yeah.
He's coming in more. Kaze.
Ooh, that was a good shot. They've both been pretty measured this entire fight. It's good to see.
Yeah, even more so this round. Great shot to the body.
NOTG, the links are in the thing for you.
Okay.
Look like that controller losing batteries over there.
He messaged me about his controller possibly being broken, and then he said it was good. But I think he was misinformed.
Like it was good at first.
Yeah. There's probably something going on with the internal. And it's unfortunate because he's definitely losing shots because of it.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, are you okay? Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is the red corner.
Was it damage? I feel like that was pretty close.
Yeah, everything was close.
Except for the third round, yeah. When he started having more controller issues. Makes sense. Yeah, that was good stuff. Good job, guys. Pester and Galf, you guys both have the code. You are in the room. Do your thing. Nice kitchen, Galf.
That's the rim is full.
Did you get any flooding up where you're at, Galf?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's saying the lobby is full. I can't get in.
Oh yeah, you have to wait for them to leave. Or for NFTG to kick someone. I think you just kick someone.
Okay.
Don't worry, Bing. You guys will go after this, and then we'll do Tyborg. NFTG, remember this is let's move it to 8 rounds, so Pester has enough time to get to work.
visualizing building things. Weather reminiscent of summer Copenhagen. Hints of ombre leather, sensor cultivated. Motivated by hopes of greatness, the roads awaits me. Focus changes, we know them straight from those broken faces. Notes are taken and open haters give quotes and statements.
What could you have done better, Kaze? Sorry, I was making sure stuff was good. I think the main thing for you, you were a little bit too stationary. I know your back is like messed up, so that's probably playing into that. And the other thing is, I feel like some of your setups, like with your jab, it's a little hard to articulate because you guys weren't moving around a lot, but like something that you could have done, especially since you were beating him at range, or at least it seemed like you were beating him at range, is, yeah, Castle is taking more angles. Even if you're not gonna pivot out, like if you're gonna fire the jab while they're on the center line, you can shift with head movement, you can take a small step to the side. You definitely, like, you don't have to do a full-on angle or pivot. But there were a lot of openings, and some of this may have been his hand just disappearing. There were a lot of openings where if you took just a little shift, even without a step, you would have opened yourself up to landing more shots. Like if you go back and watch how he approaches, he either comes at you straight on and you were winning those exchanges, or he takes an angle. And I think you were losing when he was taking angles. But the answer to both of those situations is either just moving laterally with him. Yeah.
Need a custody.
Sorry, what'd you say, NFTG?
I need pest to the radio.
Okay. Pesta.
Y'all's phone was upside down.
Your corner ready.
There we go.
Get ready. Let's go.
For those of you who are unfamiliar, Pester is in the yellow gloves on the right side. He's got the sleeveless tank on. Galf is the man fighting in his kitchen with 300 appliances. Did you set it to 8 in a 2G?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Alex. He said he needed to leave at 45. This should be done by 35. You can come up, Jank. I think Bat dipped. Is Bat still here?
No, I'm still here. I'm just, I'm enthralled. I'm enthralled in the fight.
Let's fight.
He's stuck in his face.
Yeah, you can come up, Jank.
Hey, stop it.
I am
No
including
holding.
the 8 minutes needed for the 1 minute breaks.
Fight.
Alex. Worst case scenario, Pester just quits because he has to go to work. Is what it is. And we score the fight off of that.
Man, look how much Galf is making Pester miss whenever he's like backing up.
Yeah, Pester can't figure out that in and out movement that Golf is doing. Golf said he was going to do more outside movement and not
Yeah, I mean,
waste any
Yeah, a lot of times-
inside.
He's stepping out inside of Pester's jab where he can throw it. And it's getting.
Pester's got to be more committal with his shots.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, great work.
Yes,
Exactly.
he's not being more committal to his shots, and now that he knows that Golf wants to fight on the outside, Pester should bring the fight to him a little bit more, walk him down a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
make him use punches that he doesn't want to use, upset the rhythm a little bit.
Yeah, and just be aware that when he does go inside like that, that Galf's going to be working his body. So he needs to level change with him and then exit on his own terms.
Yep.
Al's also like smothering him on the inside and then getting out before Pester can do anything about it.
Seconds out.
oh yeah, I completely forgot to plug ourselves and pat ourselves on the back. The Kaze was, I think he was fighting with the Quest 3. He won in the charity raffle.
Yeah. That's what gave him the edge.
That was the buff, the TCL buff.
Yeah, see right there now Pester's being a little bit more committal. But him backing up like that, I rather instead of him backing up like that, I would like to see him just step off to the side. Don't give Golf the range back because that's where he wants to be.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect example of. Look at Galf's kitchen. Look at how small it is. Look at all the shit that he has to worry about not punching. Like, you can move around a lot in a small space. Way more than people want
Yeah.
to or like to admit.
Comes down to how you.
Yeah.
Spatial awareness is an important skill. I've come so close to hitting my windows before, but I just come up short.
All I punch is my ceiling fan now, and it's just the
So
little
like the
metal
chain.
things that hang from it. Yeah, the chain.
You know, that angle work that Golf is doing on Pester's confusing him a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
catching him outside on that out of oblique spleen.
Yeah.
Step back.
Something that Pester's doing right now, that I think is going to start biting him as the rounds go on, if he doesn't change it, is he throws 2 shots and then he shells up. When he's shelling up, he's standing there. And it is just for like half of a second.
Yeah.
But he's got to move more.
Yeah, he's like becoming a heavy
Balance
bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
I think he's trying to pace himself.
Maybe.
Yep. Like just what you just
His
saw
arm's
right
good enough,
there.
he could be moving.
Oh, wait a minute.
2, 3, 4,
What was that? What did he hit him with?
6,
Oh, an uppercut.
8. Are you okay? Get ready. Let's fight.
He's got great cardio, but I don't know if he has
if he can, because Galf has great cardio, and if Galf can control the pace,
Yeah.
he can put it in a place that he doesn't want it for 8 rounds.
He's throwing those uppercuts now with reckless,
Mhm.
you know. I wouldn't call him reckless abandon, but he's found the opening with those uppercuts.
If I'm
See
Galf
Galf.
here, I'm just gonna bank this round. I'm not gonna do anything else fancy.
Great movement right there.
Mhm.
Hey, stop!
I'm not Galf. I'm Pester,
Just
rather.
I know who you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pester with a good uppercut for a counter right there,
Yeah.
catching Galf falling in a little bit.
Meditating between rounds.
What? That's actually kind of.
No, unironically,
pretty good.
like that's a really good idea. I do that sometimes. I don't full lotus, but I'll like squat onto the floor. And I just 30-second breathing exercise.
Mhm. And just think about what you need to do.
Yeah. Most of the time I leave that for like the last 10 seconds. Like when I stand up, I'm like, okay, what do I need to do to hit this dude? in the
Southeast 10,
face?
seconds out. Okay, get ready?
He got up, he was free. Okay.
I like the long body jab there from Pester.
Yeah, I want to see Galf get to Pester's outside that jab. If you can notice, Pester's actually lunging that jab out a little bit too wild.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how he throws it. It's a little bit too wild.
The Shelton falls back out on the outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Pester catching him with these hooks on the way out.
Yep. Pester need to go back to that uppercut. The uppercut is there, especially with the left hand.
Yeah, Galf working that. So they show a little bit of range.
Let's see, he almost landed it right there. When Galf goes to that body, the uppercut is there. Galf got to get outside those shoulders when he's going to that body, doing that inside work.
Warning, blue. Let's fight.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oof.
ran right into that one. Got him hurt.
Let's go.
Oh, he tried to bolo. Galf is not going to take that too lightly.
Back it up. Step back. Fight.
Oh, try to double up that jab. Come back with the left.
Yeah, I think Chester's activity is doing him well right now.
If I'm Pester right now, what I'm doing is I'm throwing that jab just as a throwaway to see if I can get Galf to bat off to the right and then throwing the right uppercut.
Right. Step back.
See if I can get him to tilt into it.
Box on.
Oh,
Oh,
One,
Yeah, he put a lot into that.
yeah,
You
he
can see
did.
it on the IRL cam.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 8. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, Galf has to adjust here. I like to see him not injure so much on the hooks. He's doing that a lot. I mean, they're landing, but I think that with Jester, there's a bit of a volume discrepancy right now. He doesn't want to go shot for shot with Golf, but he's throwing 3 or 4 for every one that Golf goes.
Right now, I feel like Pester's feeling like nothing Golf is throwing is hurting him, so he's being a little bit bolder with his punches. We haven't called out Pester being stunned. You know, I don't think the whole match.
No.
So I think that's why Pester's being a little bit more confident
Yeah.
with the exchanges.
Yeah, he's getting more brazen as it goes on, committing to his shots.
And he's landed like that one.
He timed him really well there. Yeah, I like this from Golf. Even if it's not landing every time, you're putting some in front of him to think about. Good head movement there from Gesture. Yeah. I'm liking this jab, just popping it out at him.
Ooh.
Great body shot from Gal.
This is the adjustment.
Oh, we got the pay for that one.
He needs to stick with it. Yeah.
Hey, stop it! No, hold it. Box.
Got a counter off of that.
Yeah, great stuff. And when Gesture can't get into that hook range that he gets all the power at.
Break, break. Step back. Box on.
I feel like this round is going to have the most damage. Oh,
Yep. Yeah, right at that jab range is money for Golf. Stays in longer at that range. That's when Pester gets off the big damage.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because like a lot of the body shots that Golf goes for, I feel like are something that you would do in real life that would work, but I don't think it translates as well. I feel like
Break it up.
the type of body shots that he throws, like the pitter patter
Let's fight.
to the liver and the stomach, does get stuffed like way easier, and
They're not rewarded.
damage. Where like
Break, break.
even in real life, if you get kind of a glancing blow
Box.
on the diaphragm or the liver, it's still going to do something.
Yeah, they're not rewarded as fluent as he would like, especially when he's stepping under and throwing them, slicing them to the body.
If I'm him, I'm using those a lot more sparingly because it's just not worth the damage trade that you're doing with a guy like Jester, who has very powerful hooks.
Yeah, I would have him test Jester's footwork a little bit. As you can see, he's got Jester switching stances and everything else. So I would.
oh, Gab came out short. It's over.
Yeah. Angles and straights. This is the name of the game. When he was doing that earlier in that round, like just that, Jester had no idea what to do.
Is your corner ready? Okay, get ready. Box on.
Yeah, you see right there, just as throwing shots, he's sitting down on his shots a little bit. So Golf using the angles he can get to some openings.
Break. Move. Take a step back.
Use that against them because he's starting to get more praise than sitting on shots and throwing more power. Use that against.
I like to see Golf when he throws that body shot with the right hand, try to come up with the uppercut, then roll out afterwards.
Oh, it was a great body shot.
Just to
That's
hurt
the way
right
I'd
now.
use it.
Yeah, he hit him with a liver shot.
It's the ones I'd use if I were him. The ones where you just stay in range and hit him there, I don't know if those are doing enough damage to be worth it.
Like right there, when Golf throws that body shot, boom, instead of stepping straight back, step around.
Right there.
Oh,
Yep.
Yep.
no,
Yep,
no.
right there, boom. See, if he just missed it.
Stop. Take a step back.
Pester's committing so hard to his shots that he's a little flat-footed.
Hey, stop it. Take a step back. Fight.
So turning him would be the ideal thing to do right here. See that right there? See how that Pester through that combination? He was still right there. He didn't move his feet. He didn't move his head.
I think he had Pester stunned. He sort of smothered himself there a little bit.
Stop. Step back. Box.
It's like, yeah, you don't want to tell him not to do this stuff because it's stuff that would work IRL, but in the game, it's just getting him, like, it's just getting clinched and it's not doing enough damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody commented on like the long elbows where like his arms are there, so it's probably soft blocking some of those body shots. Whereas like if you hit that hard and somebody's arm is down and you scrape the edge of their arm, your punch is still gonna hit their stomach or their liver or their kidney or wherever you're
Step
going.
back. Box. Stop.
Good rounds.
Yeah, quality rounds.
This is the second fight on card, right? The first time was kind of a big problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff from Robot Devil from Futurama over there.
Seconds out.
Alright, Jester, I want to see you spin like that and then hit a punch off of it.
Let's fight. Hey, stop.
See if Golf
No holding.
understands that Pester's a little bit off balance throwing these shots right now. And he's lunging in a little bit.
You know, way out front trying to make up range. Oh,
He hurt him right there.
Just as an orthodox movement,
No holding.
I think is he's hard to track down
Mm-hmm.
for a guy like Gal.
I know it's not really Gelf's style, but I feel like he would benefit a bit more from more direct pressure instead of the rotating or the angles that he's taken here.
Yeah, the shots that Goff is throwing, they don't really get recognized by the game law. I think you said that earlier. They really, he has to throw a lot of these to to dominate a round or to hurt somebody.
Yeah, like those 3 consecutive right hooks to the body he threw, they would hurt if they landed on you IRL, but in the game, that's probably like 20, 20, 20. And then while he's throwing that, Jester can throw 1 for 60.
Yeah.
It's not really anything
Like
wrong on Jester's part either.
Like right there, those 2 body shots in real life, that's taking starch from your legs for sure.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Stop. Step back.
And that's sometimes the breaks with, you get boxers that play the game. Is we're doing stuff that in real life we're like, this is making deposits. But it's really not helping us win a match.
If it's not stacking up damage or long-term punishment, it's almost something you have to like train out of yourself. If you don't plan on having a future in boxing or anything, and you just want to be competitive in the game, some of those things you can still do good boxing and have success. Some of those things, like that, you need to evaluate if you want to keep doing those just for posterity. Nice counter there by Jester. Did it again.
Ooh.
Oh, great combo.
Yeah, I always like this style matchup every time these guys fight. They really bring out the cool shit in each other in terms of how they fight. Okay, I've never heard this song. Did they just put some new music in?
Oh man, you're tripping.
I'm tripping.
Like sometimes, like what I would do as Golf right now. Well, it's the last round. So, but in the first round, I would make the fight boring, like super boring, where the score would be like 300 to 200. It frustrates the heck out of guys. And then they come out the second round just throwing a bunch of punches, trying to because they don't know if they won or lost. And the next thing you know, they're tired out by the third round.
Yeah.
Like you could play like that too, where you just just box, throw the jab, lull somebody to sleep.
Patience can be the most frustrating thing in boxing when someone's more patient than you.
Yeah.
Especially when in rank, when they're not used to that type of pace. And you could tell they're not used to that type of pace when they're in ranked.
Hey, stop it. Blue, take a step back. Box.
Y'all got some good shots in right there for the clinch. Yeah. Another one.
Oh.
2, 3.
I expected that to happen a lot earlier, but the Golf nerf is real. It wasn't that time.
Okay, ready? Let's fight. Stop. Step back. Box.
I wonder if that was a long-term punishment build-up.
I don't know, leading up to that, he landed a lot.
That was a straight right down the pipe too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after the rubber shot.
Just only made it made it take longer because he had a little flurry right between.
Break it up. No, hold him. Fight.
Hester dropping his hands a little bit now.
Stop, stop. Step back.
Pester looking like he's a little tired over there.
A little bit.
Yeah, you can
He
tell by the way
finished.
he's defending himself. He's dropping to his right hand side all the time. If I'm Galf, instead of going left, I'm stepping over to my right because Pester is giving you an open lane to that for that right hand by him dipping over to his right too much.
Stop fighting.
Yeah, it's there. The scoring is probably interesting right now. I honestly don't want to even try to do it. I would say that Jester's slightly up, but that last round knocked it back in Calf's way in a big way.
My math was off. I will now be retiring the clean league. It's all over after this fight.
But yeah, you'll be back tomorrow. It's okay.
It's a UVA retirement.
Yeah. You better go start stretching. See. You better lock in, bro.
T level's gone in the 300s right now.
Seconds out.
I saw recently that Derek Lewis, when he was fighting, his T levels were in the 300s. A big guy like that that's knocked out more humans than anyone.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest, that T-level stuff, as long as you're not, like, at 100 or 200, it doesn't really matter. However, I'm under 1,000, so I'm going on test on stream.
Break it up. Take a step back.
I
Fight.
will be juicing. Legally.
I heard it's good for you. I got my T levels checked and my doctor didn't even tell me. He just looked all insecure, but I think I saw him mouth the words 6 figures, huh? And then he walked out.
Break it up. Blue, no holding.
See,
Yeah,
Alex,
Chester
that's
definitely
why-
looks a little bit labored.
Yeah, he's definitely tired.
He's actually doing better than Robert.
Mm-hmm. His Gelf's staying in the pocket with him, and I think Jester's more effective in the pocket.
Yeah, they both a little tired right now. It's good match.
Yeah, great pace.
Galf's got to pick up those hands when he's stepping back like that. Chester almost caught him with a loop and coming over the top.
Let's fight.
At the very least, that backhand is supposed to be the guard for the Silich now.
Yeah.
He's just kind of eating the jabs and stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to see what this fight would have looked like if Goff would have stayed behind that jab. And just not, if it's not how he fights, it's not how he fights. Yeah.
One in blue.
I like to see Galf hook off his jab.
He was using it to set up the 2 and the 4 really well.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Take a step back.
Oh yeah, Pester's tired. Galf, this is where you break out the hook spam.
Yeah, remember, he's got work after this. Go crazy on him. No respect. Great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not gonna lie, that little like yellow strip on Jester's shirt,
the red corner.
I thought that was his ribs the entire time.
Oh yeah. So he's a crazy feathered lats.
Oh, that's close.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising. It was just the knockdowns for the most part.
Yeah, it looks like the biggest discrepancy was that that round 4
Yep.
golf.
Early fight was good.
Yep.
It was kind of the same thing. Maybe a bit higher pace from both guys. Solid stuff. It's like Jenk said earlier. I have thousands of things wrong with me that you could rightfully criticize. However, I am a very good matchmaker.
Thousands.
Yeah, thousands. Right, Z
Oh,
and
man.
Bing should have the. Yep, they got the code already. Should be popping in. No cams for Z and Bing. However, after that, we will have Tyborg and Carbon on cam.
Uh-oh. Gonna have fireworks with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas is already rigged for Carbon, as we already know. He's a 2-1
What I've
favorite.
heard. This is two guys. It's two guys that really have great arm structure in the game, which is probably the most under. I would say, I mean, the one that's talked about the least, but it does like a bunch when it comes to damage. When is school back in session, dude? I'm tired of getting roasted by these kids. Go to bed.
Hopefully, probably tomorrow, hopefully.
I thought it was gnome this whole time. That's crazy.
No, it's Gome.
What's Gome?
Go me. Chester Lord.
better not be Gome.
Me. Fugame. You're fine, Chester. You're fine.
That's really cool, man.
Who's
Yeah.
been fighting?
Jester, I'm afraid I have to strip you of your clean role and your fighter role. You won't be banned, but you won't be able to access any channels.
I missed why that happened, but I'm all for it.
Yeah, send him 2-3 years rowing machine and forget.
Yeah. NFTG, this one is 3 rounds, the Bing and Z.
I had a bad cramp since the second round. I don't know if you could tell from the camera. I was dying on the inside.
I could not tell. You look
Where was it?
very composed.
Good poker face. Where was the cramp?
It's 3 rounds.
On my
Bing.
right side?
Oh, it was like in your body. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was like a stomach cramp.
Yeah, those are the worst. If it's like in a leg or an arm, you can kind of just swing through it.
Ugh.
You looked composed. You said it was on the right side, though.
Yeah, I was just trying to like breathe super deep on the in the middle.
Yeah, it probably hurt to throw that jab too. I was wondering because you were getting a lot of success off of it, but then you kind of stopped throwing it. But yeah, it makes sense. It's easier to like whenever you got a cramp like that, just sort of just lean in and throw hooks, body hooks,
Yeah,
and stuff.
Professor I had to change up my game plan because the latency was a little off. So I had to like throw when I knew he was going to come in. So I was like throwing preemptively. It's kind of annoying that I have to do that, but that's when I started landing actually more. Otherwise, I was getting hit before I landed, even though it looks like I was landing on my screen. So I had to like throw it half a second earlier than I normally would. But yeah, Leslie's got good counters.
Yeah, when it's inside like that, it's like a coin toss every time you like stay in the pocket for more than a second. Yeah, Pester is really dynamic, especially at that like inside range. He has a lot of little tricks.
We should get the new code.
I think they said they were stuck on deployment.
Yeah, I made a code. Wanted to
All
push
right.
back. Might have to send it to him.
Yeah, screenshot that Trent Steele message, Golf, and you can use that to lobby for your sheath underwear model application.
All right, I'll do it.
Look what Clint Steele said. He said, "I'm built. I should take pictures of me in my underwear."
Pause.
There's history behind it. I'm not saying you should take pictures of him. I'm saying, all right, you know what? I'll let it go this time. If it comes back up, I'll explain myself. Oh, nice.
Pester's ping was good this time. It was our P2P ping was a little higher than I think it used to be. It was actually not bad. I think that's the best fight we've had on, like ever as far as ping goes.
Didn't Pester just move out of the woods? How does his ping get worse when he moves out of the woods?
No. His personal ping is better, but I think our ping like P2P ping was a little higher. I think because I think we're usually in like the 80s, but it was like the 120. But sometimes it fluctuates because sometimes me and Jordan are like 110, and then the last time I fought him, it was like 79 for the tournament. So I don't know what determines the number day by day.
Weird. Server side stuff.
Yeah, everything felt good. But I think that was our best fight.
What is it again?
Did they still need that new code in FTG, or did you send it out?
Send it, but it ain't.
Oh yeah, I was actually wearing boxing shoes this time, so I was a little faster than usual. I got some cheap ones on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm still team grippy sock.
I would, but my foot, for whatever reason, I don't know if I fractured it or just stressed it, but that foot right behind my big toe still hurts a lot. And so if I do it in socks and if I move too fast, it re-injures it. But if I'm in shoes, especially with ankle, I don't know, it like relieves the stress so I can move faster without it hurting.
Yeah.
Did you leave the match, Bing? It's so weird.
I restarted, sending another.
Yeah. This is
Yeah, I'm not necessarily fast, but I try to go off tempo so you don't expect it. So it's like it seems like I'm faster than I am because you're not expecting the tempo off that. And so like half a second or like half that tempo I go in at that point. So that's why it looks like I'm rushing in faster than I actually am. Not to say I'm not trying to go fast to go in, but it's faster than I'm actually going just because it's not the tempo you were expecting. Not to keep talking about myself, but yeah.
Get that one, Fish.
I had not. Thank you. I'm sending it out right now. This is super annoying.
Man,
Like, it's not even anything on our end. It's just spectator crashes like every other match. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Clint, what does everyone say?
that's what I was wondering.
Because
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
who is this
Good,
everyone?
man.
Yeah.
I know everyone's saying otherwise, but they're saying other things.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Man, screw all these people. Screw all these people that say you suck.
I know that's not what you meant, but
Yeah.
It's that like that though. That's how it landed. Because that was the first thing I thought. Who are these people? Who are all these people?
The
Well, you
loafers
don't
is
remember
fair.
lo-
You
yeah,
shouldn't
the
be boxing
loafers. The
loafers.
loafers is crazy.
It's just fair criticism.
Yeah, please ignore that
He's the-
everyone thinks you're a big, stupid, poo-poo head idiot, Tyborg. In my book, you're cool.
Fish started.
I've always PKOing people in Sperry's. That's why we're mad.
Seconds out. Okay, ready? Let's go.
Red on red. Interesting matchup here. Let me tell you what I want Bing to do. I want him to level change. Yeah, just like that. I want him to level change often. Every time he can get G to start throwing in volume, change levels, exit off the side. Yep, exactly this. Never let him settle. You don't even have to do it at this pace if you can just keep doing it.
Bing is not punching right now. He should be moving. He shouldn't be just standing in one spot.
Yeah.
I think that you got him reversed. I think that Bing is the one that's
Okay, so
yeah.
Yeah, Bing is the man bunning.
Yeah.
man bun, yeah.
Jin.
Yeah, so the other guy, he's not punching. He should be moving. He shouldn't be sitting there trying to just absorb shots like a punching bag. Well, that's Z, huh? Okay.
Yeah, Z is the dark hair and then the man bun is Bing.
Break it up.
Mm-hmm.
Take a step back.
Yeah, Z is becoming a little bit of a punching bag right now. Just not moving his feet, staying in one spot.
Lachlan, I have bad news. You're not my favorite Aussie. Would you like to know who my favorite Aussie is?
Punished him for finally committing to something. Yeah, a lot of Z's game, it needs you to do that, stand there and just trade with him.
Yeah.
Once you're not doing that, if you're level changing and moving, it doesn't look like he knows what to do.
Yeah, you can see the way he's defending himself. Like he's defending himself not confidently. He's just pulling back from shots and like, oh, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quality blocks or quality rolls.
I think a little bit of it as
Yeah.
well as
Hey, stop it! Whoa, step back!
Intentional punch there.
Bing is joystick. To his credit, he's not really fighting like it for the most part.
He went for another clinch there.
Yeah. Smart.
Things laying the blueprint though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Leave everyone's shorts. I'm just glad you didn't say trim.
My favorite Aussie? Absolutely not. That guy's that guy's
He's least favorite. Don't tell Trim to shave his shoulders, dude.
Oh man. I was not ready for that one. Tyborg Carbon, I'm sending you the link right now. As we speak.
The main event coming up.
Lachlan folding immediately after moving Trim.
Get ready.
I'm gonna try to be a hype announcer on this round. Hold on, let me see.
Please don't.
Okay.
Yeah, give a voice changer.
You don't need to he loves you for who
Like,
you
oh
are,
my
man.
God, what a great punch! What a great punch! Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
You sound like a Muppet.
Yeah, I can't even do it right.
Up in the takedowns. Good sprawl there by Bing.
Oh,
Bad paperwork.
Bing tried to follow him in with that guard. Oh, he's measuring, hitting him with that post.
Oh, great body shot.
Oh, he's wearing
damage
right
now.
right now.
Yeah.
Box. Hey, stop it! Step back. Box on.
That was that double leg. Ooh, you got him the bite on that big time.
Right now, Z is just being outboxed right now. The in and out, the movement. Z can't figure it out. He's got to make an adjustment. He's got to get out that high guard.
Yeah, Z is a specialist. Whenever he's able to do what he wants to do, he's very hard to deal with. If you can build your game plan around keeping him from doing it, he doesn't have an answer for it. That's what we're seeing here.
What I'm seeing, he's definitely struggling with this movement. He just can't figure it out. Again, I mean, he just he can't get this guy's timing. He can't get anything. Bing is definitely putting on a performance here. I gotta see. Z's got to make an adjustment right here, just backing up with his hands down. It's like he's kind of like waving the white flag a little bit.
Yep. It's scissors versus rock. Scissors versus rock, and he can't cut it.
Yeah, and Bing has got Z's timing down to a T right now.
Oh, that was a great shot right.
Look at this. Look at this. Body. Look at that stab to the body.
Yeah,
Are they both
he's drawing
twisted?
out the shot.
No.
He's drawing out the
He's
straight
getting forward.
carry.
Yep.
Z just doesn't
Who is?
have.
Both?
I wouldn't say his footwork's bad, but he has like his footwork is on a rhythm.
Well, it's different because I'm used to him fighting like a door. It usually doesn't have that much room. So I wasn't sure if he went to joystick or not. or if just fighting somewhere else.
Right now, he's being outspeeded. Right now, it looks like Pacquiao versus David Diaz right now, where it's just the speed is just too much. That subtle angles is just too much for him.
They're gonna say Margarito.
Oh, Margarito. Yeah, he punished Margarito, but David Diaz I thought was even worse punishment. He made David Diaz look like he was in mud all night.
Yeah, outside of the permanent eye injury, that was a masterclass fight.
Yeah, Margarito deserved that too.
For sure.
Cheating.
Oh, with the glove gate.
He shouldn't have been allowed to fight ever again. He should have gone to jail. Like that's
It's attempted murder.
yeah.
Yep. The irony of that happening to him against Pacquiao is crazy. Like just broken orbital bone was crazy, and I don't think anybody felt either.
Oh, of course not. Who would?
See, look. This is how you know, like, Bing is a shorter man, but he's controlling the distance, and what he's doing. Oof! Look at this. Look at this. He's pop shotting Z to death. What Z needs to do is get back to the fundamentals and use his jab. Right now, what Z is doing, he's doing something where I call pulling the covers over your head, where you go to high guard and you just like, all right, you're just hoping the guy goes away, hoping the monster goes away.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to come out of that high guard.
I'm stealing that.
Not been knocked down though.
Yeah, give him credit. He hasn't been knocked down, but he hasn't been doing anything. He's been avoiding, a little bit on his bike a little bit.
They're
Avoiding that
strategic
knockdown.
clinching.
Yeah. And Bing's done a good job of making the adjustment while he's winning. Now he knows he doesn't have to come forward as much. He knows that G has to come forward.
Look at that angle. Look at that angle.
Yeah,
by Bing right now.
the angle earned all of that.
Oof, look at that right hand. Oh, beautiful right hand. So now what I want to see Bing do, if he hits that right hand again, step over to his right. Then throw the hook in the right hand again.
I mean, Z is not an easy guy to beat in this game, and this is a standout performance here from Bing.
By far. Like look at that jab. Look at how beautiful that. Oh my
Excellent.
goodness.
He's flowing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
he got a little bit greedy.
In and out.
He committed. He
Scoring
got greedy
and
there.
He got caught.
Yeah.
He dropped a spoon in the oatmeal.
Let's go.
Don't be afraid to shoot a double on him whenever that happens. Give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yep, definitely clinch. But right now, this is a beautiful performance. Z is usually the speed guy, but Bing is showing him right now there's levels to speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Look at that. Oh, look at that slip and roll and come back and counter. Z's got to change up his game right now. He's got to stop trying to counter him and start mounting offense and make Bing be defensive.
Yeah, at this point, I think even if Bing decided to be defensive, oh yeah, especially with 10 seconds left. Great performance. Good fight, both guys. Great performance from Bing.
Great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is the red corner.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like when you go against somebody like on joystick, sometimes even though they're not even if they're not moving fast, but I think he was moving and using joystick, which is fair game. I have a hard time like mounting my footwork sometimes, just because they're in awkward angles they wouldn't normally be, even though that's not intentionally doing that.
Yeah.
He looked good punch wise. You could barely tell he was on joystick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kept forgetting. He wasn't. He didn't ever seem to be like. Yeah, he didn't ever seem to be gaming the joystick either. He wasn't like a moving it at these like real weird, awkward, unrealistic angles. A lot of the slips and stuff were his trunk movement. Yeah, I think if Bing was able to, I'd like to see him move to room scale, just because I think it's more legitimate. But I think that he's got the tools where he'd do a good job on that.
Are we taking bets on his next fight with Tybog and Carbon?
I mean, Carbon knows the damage system inside and out, so I'm going to go with Carbon.
That's what I'm saying. Carbon, he's already got the advantage. He's got plaster in his gloves right now.
Gotta watch him be in there.
I'm going for Tyborg, dude. I'm going for Tyborg. Y'all must have forgot.
I don't know, wasn't he nerfed in this damage system? Bro's been hitting the back too much. He's getting more efficient.
You need to stop messing with that IRL box and Tyborg.
Yeah, Carbon, if
That's-
you can hear me, I think your camera link went away.
And you gotta get on room skill. If I can fight in my kitchen, you can fight in your kitchen. Assuming it's not smaller than my kitchen.
What's your kitchen room scale?
I should actually look up the number. I make it bigger than I should, which is why I've punched the refrigerator in the counter. But I can get the numbers. I actually don't know what the exact numbers are.
Yeah, Bing, we were, you'll see it when you watch it back, I'm sure, but we were singing your praises that fight. That was a standout performance. Really good stuff.
Okay, there we
Are
go.
we getting a new link or just refreshing?
Yeah, Carbon's thing should be good now. I can send you a new link if you need it, if it's not showing up.
Yo, being straight up, if you switch over to room scale and you fight like that, it's gonna be hard to beat anybody to beat you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I second that.
Do you need the new link, NFTG?
I think so.
Okay, here's Carbon's.
You had your moments, Z. It wasn't just. It was maybe a little bit more one-sided, but you had your moments in there.
Yeah, I mean, this is our first time seeing Bing fight, and he just beat you, someone we know as a good fighter. Tyborg warming up while Carbon is just typing away on a computer.
That's him warming up. That's how he warms up.
He's changing the deck because
Oh, we got
He's giving himself more power right now.
Yeah, he's turning on the carbon buff.
turning on the bugs that we don't know about yet.
Mm-hmm. Putting his damage
now-
sliders to max.
Right now, we got 3-2 votes, 4-2 for Carbon Shield over Tyborg. Tyborg is really being disrespected lately. I don't know why. Tyborg is the holy grail
yeah,
of this
it's
game.
what everyone is saying.
I mean,
That's what everyone's like. That's what Clint was talking about.
Am I going to announce the title card? What do you mean announce the title card? Like Bruce Buffer it? Hell no, bro.
A screenshot of that so me and Lachlan have Oro and Tyborg wins. Even though everyone says Tyborg sucks, dude.
How just 8 rounds?
People said
Uh,
people say Tyborg sucks.
10.
No, that's different.
Can get them to back out again because I started at 3.
oh.
no matter what anyone says about Tyborg, he's okay in my book.
Ready?
Hang on.
Box on.
Tyborg, NFTG, can you hear
Yes.
me? Or not NFTG, Carbon.
Listen, they both are brothers, but no disrespect. Don't disrespect Tyborg.
Carving.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, I think one of them heard. Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is.
Who's
You
in the
said
blue
10?
corner? Yeah, 10.
Okay.
Whoever gasses first is getting TKO'd.
For real.
I think, yeah, I lucked out. 8 was like 1 round too many. I don't know what I would have done the next 2 rounds.
Seconds out.
What they need to do is make this game compatible with the haptic
Get ready.
vest,
Yeah.
so y'all can feel body shots.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, Tyborg. So now, with Tyborg has the tendency to and you can capitalize off that. Carbon, he's usually he downloads you, but he's coming out with a lot of aggression this fight.
I think Tyborg's 1-1-2 is going to do him a lot of favors here. Oh, he's hurt though.
He's hurt. Told you, Carbon will download you and find the perfect counter. Tyborg knows. Carbon knows where those weak points are, especially the ones that he just added to the game before he got on.
Ooh, good shot there.
Tyborg is.
Yeah, kind of going off what you were saying, Bad. Like, if he goes that direction, so if you actually, when Carbon's actually was in Southpaw and was stepping around his jab, he was having more success because Tyborg leans when he throws his jab. And then when he switched back to conventional stance, he's actually getting tagged more on the way out, or just in front of him.
And also, Tyborg, when he starts using a lot of energy, watch his pivot. When he pivots to his left, he actually turns two-bladed. And you can catch him on that too. He's going to stay with his weapons on his target and not take his weapons off the target. Beautiful left hook right there by Tyborg.
Yeah. Carbon is fighting at a better 10-round pace at this point.
Yeah.
I like to see Tyborg slow it down a little bit.
There we go.
Yeah, part of the reason why he's doing that is he's controlling the center of the ring and making Tyborg work on the outside of the ring. So he's cover more distance, just being on the outside.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just
Tyborg
taking
can-
one step to the left or one step to the right and is already in front of Tyborg.
See right now how
Oh, that was a
Carbon
great
is
shot right
downloading?
there.
Carbon is just downloading right now, trying to find the weakness, find the chink in the armor. Not overexposing, not throwing punches. He's, looks like he's trying to get Tyborg to punch himself out.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some damage when he lands.
Tyborg's got
I
to
would give
understand.
Tyborg to... Go ahead.
No, he's got to understand he's a 10-round fighter.
Yeah, I think Tyborg still got it on damage, just on volume, but he needs to adjust his pace. Also, you can trick like a guy like that wants to hold the middle. You can trick them into thinking that you want to be outboxing. It's a posture thing. Don't fall into shots. Stand up straight, off that jab, look comfortable.
Yeah, you
Carbon
just don't have to follow the outside of the ring. You can just stand there and move left and right, or pivot out, or pivot around them. You don't have to move across the whole circumference of the ring, because that's what tires people, is just moving all the way around while the other person stands in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just fight like
Especially on those.
yeah,
With Carbon downloading right that what Tyberg can do, he could just touch him, make him frustrated. Just touch him. He ain't got to be throwing all full out shots. Just touch, get some work on, touch the gloves, get him a little jittery,
Mm-hmm.
bring him out of his shell a little bit.
Yeah.
Make
You
him
have to
feel
throw.
like mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see what he's throwing in the shots. Try to match that. You don't have to throw so much harder.
Yep. Touch him, make him feel like he's being hit. Like right there, touch him. Just touch him. That's it.
What I would be doing against Carbon is using setups to. I'd be giving him stuff to download. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a great point.
Yeah. You know he's a computer. Give him bad information.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's the Grand Wizard talking, folks. See, this is a boxing match. Bing versus Z was very good too. You can't take that away. These last couple of matches were very quality boxing.
Yeah, I'd like to see Tyborg time him a little bit better, because he's rocking back and forth, and so you can kind of use it. If he interrupts it when he's rocking backwards, you can kind of disrupt his flow. You can also, something that works on Tyborg, but I think it'll also work on Carbon, is you can kind of like stand in front of them right until they're right about to set, and then right as they're about to set to do something, you just take a step out or back, and then they have to reset. And then if you're able to set right off of that, you can attack.
Just what Tyborg's got to do. He's got to be active. Just be active.
He's going to use his range. He's taller, but he's not using his jab effectively.
Just be active. Be active. Not too much wild stuff. Just be active. Touch him. Touch him. Touch him. He'll open up.
And something that Carbon is very good at.
Good body shot. Oof.
Carbon finding some good angles here.
Sure is.
Right there when they both landed, it's because he threw as Carbon was coming forward on his tempo, so that's why he was throwing. But if he threw like half a second there instead of, but Tyborg also kind of rocks a little bit or bounces, and so they're kind of like matching each other's tempo, and neither is like intentionally trying to throw the other one off as much. So like whether that's with a feint or just throwing mid tempo.
If I'm Carbon right now, I'll probably use the jab a little bit more, double it up, triple it up, try to get inside, work the body. I know he has to stay away from Tyborg's big left hook, but I would like to see him use his jab a little bit more. Try to get inside, take his head off center.
Yeah, don't even worry about landing the first few. Like, you does some out just to get your range, just to make him think that you're not at range, and then use that short jab to take a step in.
Oh, he's doing it a little bit.
Yeah,
He tagged him twice as he was Carbon was moving back on his rhythm.
I think Tyborg made a little read there. As I say that.
Oh, that was great.
Ooh. He's catching
Guys,
Tyborg in between the shots now.
Timing him up.
Like right there, when Tyborg is backing up circling, if I'm Carbon, I'm trying to attack that to see if he can land shots while he's doing that.
Look like Carbon's picked up on Tywood's tail.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
really out in front of Tywood punch now.
Ooh, good body shot.
Yeah, he started at least the last 2 punches he threw. He's doing it intentionally, like off tempo.
Oh, puts
There
him
it is,
down.
those body shots.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, good shots.
Hey,
That looks to be a
Close.
damage build up there.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
he's closing the distance with that jab. And then also, again, what I was saying, like when Tyborg is in that rhythm, stepping back, attack him. See if he's got any counters or anything coming at you. If he's not punching, he's open. See, like right there, Tyborg, you give him a break.
Yeah, in this situation, since it's early in the fight, you have 2 options after you got dropped: is try to spend a lot of energy trying to win the round by getting knocked down back and having more damage, or you just throw the round away and hope you get it in a later round. And you still got 7 more rounds if that 3 rounds out of 10 is accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on how much energy they feel like they need to conserve.
Carbon is walking him down now. Tyborg's got to disrupt that. Oh, good angle. Oh, he didn't punch off of that. He had him
I
at
saw
that angle.
that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that makes me think there might be a little bit of a lag problem there. Because he had him open right there.
Yeah, they both made some adjustments that round, and then they made some adjustments to their own adjustments. Because Tyborg came out in the beginning was trying to time Carbon, and then Carbon kind of switched it up a little and was basically feinting Tyborg out. And then that led to the knockdown.
What Carbon is good at, he's really good at keeping both of those guns on you. He never, like, even when I fight him, I always be trying to angle him, and he's always in the right position. Even I'm like, this mother. But he's very good at just never getting over angled. He's always stepping over to the right place, and like it gets frustrating. I can imagine the way Tyborg feels right now.
Yeah, I think I've only sparred him once on when V6 was new, and I was just getting countered a lot.
Who,
Yeah,
Carbon? Yeah.
because he's always in position to punt.
Yeah.
If you overcommit, he's just pop. He's right there to pop you.
Might be having ping issues. And Tyborg's frozen 3 times.
So for the audience who listen, when I say he still has his guns available, that means no matter where he steps, he's able to use both hands. Sometimes when people slip or they move to a certain area, like to the right or the left, they only can use one hand or have one hand available to throw. So Carbon is very good at keeping both hands in position to hit you with.
Tyborg's showing a little frustration.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Carbon's picking up a little bit too, like activity-wise.
Tyborg's got him stunned here.
Oh, Tyborg got stunned too.
They traded, yeah.
Cyborg repping in the Tcl Fight shirt. I got mine on too.
Oh, I should have worn mine. I have two, and I haven't worn either of them.
Cyborg with a tiny little fatigue tail there when they do that little shrug there, trying to pick up their shoulders.
Mm-hmm. You
Probably
could
was
tell
making them use the
Tyborg the way.
floor.
You could tell the way Tyborg, he's overcommitting a little bit with those hooks and those shots. He's got to take a breather, breathe through his nose, use his jab, get a second win.
Yeah, I think he.
Tie up a couple of times if he has to. Use those tie ups. You get a little break.
Gassed himself out, but got frustrated briefly.
He came out originally too, very, very fast, and then Carbon was sort of just plotting at that point.
Hitting a lot of gloves too. That'll wear you out.
Yep.
Wasting punches.
That's
Yeah.
This is the point where I'm like,
Good shot there.
I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna 5th and 6th round fight slow like Carbon. Let the pace difference even out.
Yeah, there's
But
little
the
things
thing
he can do. Go ahead.
The things about these rounds is because because Tyborg is active, he could be scoring and up in damage.
Yeah. I don't
The one thing we
think
have to
it's
take
been
into consideration.
all for Carbon. I think it's actually 2-2 so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, with one
Yeah, if
knockdown.
it's close
Yeah.
rounds, I always assume I'm down that round. But I'd like to see Tyborg incorporate a little bit more feints, and then also changing up his distance that he travels when he's coming in, because he keeps coming in a little too far, which is allowing Carbon to counter. So if he like changes up the distance, like taking a shorter, faster step, and then like a quicker jab, or moving out, like he needs to change up something because he's getting timed a little too much right now.
Yeah, I think
Let's see.
He's also
paint would
just-
change the whole rhythm of the fight if you start painting.
Let's see if
Yeah.
what Tyborg
You can-
should be doing. Tyborg should be doing. Let's see if he can press forward a little bit, with still keeping range, and make Tyborg fight defensively backwards. Like this.
Yeah, use that
He got
press
him
to
hurt,
make him
or-
break.
Yep. Now press him and see if he can fight backwards. Can he counter backwards? Can he fight going that way? Instead of Tyborg backing up and trying to getting caught coming in, just use your jab coming forward. Use the anchor jab. Anchor
Especially
boom.
if you're earning the taking the distance away from him, moving forward. Don't give it back because you earned that. Now you
Yep.
have the ring behind. You have the rest of the ring behind you to move. You don't have to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See right now, like he's got Carbon a little bit not walking forward as much because he's been hurt. Yep. So now Tyborg should be applying that pressure going forward, but using his jab, not falling in.
They don't look for the knockout shots as much. Just do stuff to put the damage numbers up.
He could do it two ways. Just don't back up and keep his range, or he can just press forward himself and keep his range.
I'm always down for the range pressure.
Remember, George Foreman used to do it brilliantly.
Yeah.
He used to pressure you. He used to move forward, walk you down, being the bigger man, chopping you down.
You couldn't move back far enough from him.
Mm-hmm. And the thing that he used to do that we don't have in the game is he used to just put two hands on you and push you back if you got too close to him.
He also has an underrated jab. It's a little unorthodox, the way angle he throws it at sometimes, but I was watching some of his fights when he was older. And that thing is like fast and hard.
Yes, he has a brick on
And no one
it.
talks about it.
His speed changeup, especially when he was older, his speed changeups were so good. He would just kind of be moving slow, and then a shot would just whip out.
Yep.
I mean, he was backing up younger fighters, and he was cutting off the ring. He was hurting them. Like, yeah, he was fighting a lot smarter than he used to, but he was still kept that power.
Yep. See, I have Tyborg winning this round. The pressure is, he's got the Carbon a little bit guessing
Great shot right
in
there.
this round. Like, look, he's keeping in the center of the ring, keeping his distance. Tyborg might have won that round.
I would say, honestly, this probably was his best round as far as.
He's had the volume, I think, most of the fight, but I don't know if he was getting the most damage because a lot of those counters came from Carbon's side.
Yeah, the counter system is nice, but it also kind of makes it, especially when there's ping involved, hard to watch in third person and figuring out who's actually ahead based on like who you think got the counter and how much damage you think it like reduced.
Yeah, Tyborg just got the topless buff. See what it changes.
Mouthpiece is in, seconds out. Get ready. Box on.
Good shot there from Carbon.
Jab to the
Yep.
left.
Back to applying that pressure.
He took the shirt off. He's giving him a power boost. I know Dave out there is happy.
Who's happy anytime someone takes their shirt off?
Gross.
I know.
Tyborg is still applying that pressure. Now what Carbon has to do, now he could try to pressure him back, but this might end up in a stalemate. So what he should be trying to do is trying to counter these shots, catch and shoot.
What he's been doing this round has been working for him. Just feigning his way in, like on a double jab, just to get behind it and close the distance.
Tyborg made a good adjustment there.
Catch and throw by Carbon. Oh,
Red, no holding. Fight.
Tyborg hurt.
yeah. Clinch worked in his favor.
He tried to hook pivot out, but he started it a little too far away.
Carbon read it.
Oh, another one. Oh,
Nice.
this pivot hook is killing.
Yeah, but the thing that was nice about it is he did it and then was like fainted like he was going to go out and then went back forward or back where he came from.
Yeah, he was still there. He's like, I can go get that again if I want. Oh,
Carbon can put it on him here.
Mm.
He's got an
Try to check
overreaction
hooking
punches.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
I like to see Carbon commit to those body shots a little bit more.
Ooh,
That's why I said earlier in the game, if you can step to around his jab that way, he has a hard time.
7, 8.
Exactly what he did.
Okay.
does benefit Tyborg a little bit earlier. I think he should have gave away the round. Now I think he should press. There's not that much time left, and Carbon still has the punishment. I think he will, though. A bit of frustration.
I just think photos for that.
It was pretty how Carbon set that up with that hook. He was looking for that check hook over that straight. That entire I wouldn't say the entire round, but the end of that round, he was looking to set that up, and he caught him with it.
And Typework's been doing a good job these last few rounds, just working more behind his jab, landing more, trying to jab and move. Like when he jabbed out on Carbon, looked nice. It's just, it's cool to watch them both adjust, and we have it both live and in game.
Yeah. I think Carbon is probably like the most efficient fighter I can think of.
Seconds out. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Let's fight.
He never throws out of position. So I throw whenever you bring yourself to his range.
Oh, they both hit each other with the pivot. Ooh, nice.
I think Tyborg did the worst out of that.
He's trying to catch him with that
He's hurt.
again
Carbon's
over
still
that jab.
There you go.
Oh, he's out the ring. He's out the
Ego
ring.
boost there.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Ah, he touched him. This DQ. It's over. Or not DQ. TKO.
Ready?
Was that Bernard Hawkins, Joe Calzaghe here?
Was it Kawasaki? Or no, I think it was Kovalev,
No,
right?
you're right. Yeah, I think so.
It was Joe Smith.
Smith,
Was
that's
it?
right.
Oh,
I knew it was Joe.
Ooh. Cyborg is like, he's in his bag this fight.
Yeah, that knockdown was all the confidence boost he needed.
Yeah, this is his round to lose if he gets knocked down.
I don't think he will. I think he needs to play Carbon style this round.
Tyborg's really unguarded when he moves inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say he needs to shorten up his hooks. He throws them a little too wide.
Red, take a step back.
Both,
Let's see if
both his
Carbon
hands are
comes up
dropping.
with some. Let's see what Carbon comes up with some uppercuts here. With Tyborg dropping underneath that, like that, getting low. See if he could time him with an uppercut. And dropping his head to his way too low.
That was a nice.
Oh,
Good counter there from Tyborg.
they both are.
They're both hurt.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure who was first. They're both first.
That's the
Second
one
time
thing.
it
You
happened.
catch each other with those right hands, y'all both can get hurt at the same time.
The fight work for Tyborg right there.
Box on.
Tyborg chilling this round.
Right. Step back.
That was nice. What Carbon did. Tyborg started moving that direction. He got a hook out in front of him. They moved into it.
That's exactly what he's doing. Alex, you're spot on. It's both. Carbon is very, very good at measuring distance, both his opponents and his own, but he's also in the middle most of the time. There's a ring control element to it as well.
The generalship. Every move you make is making their movements, and you establish that, and then the other person, every movement they make has to react to your movements.
Yeah, that's why earlier I was commenting on how, or I think I said it, I don't know, I might have been too enthralled by the fight, but I want to see more direct pressure from Tyborg, because he needs to get Carbon out of the center, or at the very least, more directly on the back foot.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's going to keep getting controlled the way that he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing it in spots, but he's not maintaining it.
Yep.
Whenever he's done, he just gives up the space. Brown's Harvard's not having to throw much either, but he's keeping the space.
If
Which
I'm
means he
Carbon,
doesn't have to move much.
if I'm Carbon, I'll stop switching out of the southpaw and stay southpaw. He
Yep.
might have found something there. Him going back to orthodox, like he's catching. When he's southpaw, he's catching Tyborg because Tyborg wants to go left. There he goes.
Mhm.
There it goes.
Yep. Every time he jabs out that way, that direction, he gets a free hit.
Stop switching out of orthodox.
Carver might have
That's why
switched because he's tired. His side might be tired.
Mm-hmm.
They're laying around.
Well, that's realistically why people have issues with southpaws, is because they can go in a direction that conventional fighters can't go as well.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Tyborg has that left hook, right? So him going southpaw, he can stay out to the outside of that. He's got to force Tyborg to use his right hand more.
Yep.
So I will stop going orthodox and stay southpaw and force Tyborg to adjust. Because like you see right now, look, Tyborg is not moving. Look, he's struggling going to his right.
I'll say
He doesn't want to go right.
Oh,
Yeah, this late in the fight, if you're Tyborg, you don't want to count the round gone because you got knocked down.
See how he had to slip to go back to his left? Look, now he's back to stall. He stalled. So if I'm Carbon Shield, I want to win this fight. I'm staying in southpaw the rest of the night.
It's something that Tyborg did, an adjustment he did make, that he sometimes keeps going back to it, but he's not overly committing to some of his punches. He's kind of staying more stationary. It's kind of benefiting him. He was like lunging into his shots a little too much early in the fight. But now he's landing more when he's kind of has them in front of him and isn't just overly committing. Like here.
I think it's partially fatigue, but it's benefiting him.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not only the fatigue. He wants Tyborg. If you notice, Tyborg was doing really good going to that circle into that left. He wants to get back on that left side, and right now he's forcibly trying to adjust to fighting off going right. So that's what's changing the pace right now. Is he's trying to figure out that southpaw angle that Carbon is presenting himself with. He's already got caught going with the left hand. And see how he's how he's throwing his right hand. He's throwing it like a hook now.
Yeah, one thing, if you are not as good at handling when southpaws kind of go on that direction, is if you're on the ropes. Again, it's almost never good to be on the ropes, but if you square up on the ropes, they can't go that direction as easily. So it's either you put them on the ropes so they're more square, or if you're on the ropes, they can't circle around you because the ropes are there.
See, like right now, like in boxing, if two people are fighting and they're orthodox and one is southpaw, what they tell you to do is you usually just step back. But if you do that in MMA, you get kicked in the face. so that's why you got to know both sports. Because
that's why there's the differences in stances and it'll work. My favorite thing to do against southpaws is just that straight right, left hook, pivot out. I stole it from Lomachenko because he does that all the time, but with the opposite hand.
He hurt him.
Tyborg's hurt again, right?
Yeah, he also landed some good punches too, though. I think he had punishment from the last round.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna work with. I'm gonna work with Tyborg. You can see he's not really confident going to his right. A lot of fighters are not confident going to their right.
Oh, it's the most uncomfortable thing, especially if you're new. Hell, even some people that are in like the top 10 can't do it. That's why people will try to avoid fighting southpaws.
Oh, when DJ was
That's why some
to
guys
switch.
are southpaws. Yeah.
when
What's
D,
up?
when DJ was trying to switch, I committed to fighting orthodox and going the other way. I had to stop myself from switching because it's easier to switch than just to go that way.
Tyborg is
Probably
fighting
taking over
Brilliant
now.
Around right now. Yeah, fighting Brilliant Around.
Oh, it froze for me.
Maybe
Oh,
Carbon
no.
coming.
They kicked me,
Woo.
and they're still fighting.
Just leave it on their can.
So
Oh,
we
as
have
long
to
as they're still
imagine-
fighting, I guess.
Yeah, they're still fighting.
Better
That
than
was a
nothing.
great right by Carbon.
Who's got him on the back? The body shot.
We're looking for the body work, yeah.
Damn it, Spectator.
Man. We're gonna jump
Is there a way to
trade.
get back in, or are we kind of just like end it enough round 8?
I think they'll probably be happy if we're like, yeah, 8 rounds, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Have to get them to get the results too.
Yeah. Oh, one of them just got knocked down. I don't know who though.
Clinch or knockdown. Yeah.
Maybe it was a clinch.
Yeah, it was a clinch. I think we could go second wind here.
Just ended around.
I think
I think
he got
got
knocked
knocked down.
down, or he got knocked down.
He kind of did like looked like a celebratory movement there.
Yeah,
Who got knocked down? Y'all think?
I think Carbon got knocked down.
I think
Tyborg
Tyborg
seemed
got
to
knocked
be right.
I think Carver got knocked down.
Oh, maybe that was the end of the round.
Corbin just did an X on something we said.
Oh,
Yeah, I think did they pull it?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
oh, maybe he was telling Tyborg.
That the thing crashed.
I don't know if they can hear. Yeah, spectator, or maybe they're grabbing the.
They're out.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, Dave. We talked about this earlier.
You called it.
Yeah, Dave came up like a
You
hobo
guys have the
smelling a pie on
scorecard.
the
If you guys want to do
windowsill.
the last 2, you could.
Dave smelled the testosterone in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can send you back in for 2 rounds.
I think
or we can
Cyborg
call
saying
it
yes.
Yeah.
We both said yes.
What's
Okay.
what's the scores right now?
I don't know if they grabbed the score
would-
or not.
Be hard. I assume one of you got it. I don't know what that means.
He's just wagging the
he
finger.
wrote something in the air.
I think they're waiting for a new room.
No, they have control. One of them has control.
Oh, I see. Gotta put it.
So they didn't get the numbers.
I think
Man,
I think I still got control. Just have to ready up for me to start the game.
This is so
Put
weird.
it to 2.
let's do 10 more rounds. Scrap that.
No. They can do 12 more. They'll live.
Yeah, scrap everything that just happened.
They don't have plans. If you don't have plans tomorrow, it's fine.
It's the Jack Johnson era.
Tiger Bomb can fix anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I was fully back into shape to do a 8 to 10 round fight.
How does it feel after you got your nose fixed?
I can breathe better, but I'm just not in shape yet.
That's fair.
I've only been back with like the Christmas tournament when I've been training, and I've still been taking it super light, so I'm still like 3 to 4 rounds and then taking a break.
Yeah, I get you.
Mm.
Not fully. It's still pretty
no, they're
stiff in
both hurt.
spots, but I'm okay
Yeah.
to fight.
Cyborg's definitely at that second win though.
Yeah. That's why I knew he was going to come out swinging when he was like, oh yeah, I want to do 2 more.
Especially if he was down the last
Oh.
one. He's like,
Yeah.
well, we didn't see that, so.
See,
That
every
fight
every
stuff
time
gets him.
every time Carbon Stick goes to southpaw, he catches Cyborg out of position.
Mm.
I think Carbon is really,
look how
really good
aggressive.
about hiding his switches.
Yeah, right
Mhm.
there. He just did one.
Yeah, easier to do in game, but yeah.
Man, it's almost cheat code. Ask me how.
Watch how aggressive Cyborg. Watch how aggressive Cyborg is when he goes back to orthodox, as opposed to being southpaw.
It's a smart read, though. He realizes he's not as successful whenever Carbon is in Southpaw.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chess player right there.
Hey, stop it! Red, take a step back.
I always take it personal. I'm like, yeah, you're not as good at southpaw as you was orthodox. You get knocked out. Like, yo.
Yeah, Alex. Part of the stance switching, the reason he's being successful is because the punches are coming from a different direction or a different place. But another part of it is it allows him to move in different ways depending on which foot and hand is in the front. And that's also creating openings for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do, like, you pop 3 or 4
Carbon
punches
turn
out.
right.
Yeah, 1-2 switch step, and then you're in a completely different place.
But that's the biggest thing about being able to switch is that you're always in a position to punch. Every time you land, if you take a step, you're ready to punch.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised Tyborg hasn't picked up switching.
It can be hard.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not intuitive.
You have to train it.
I
Oh.
can't switch.
Stop.
But I've come up with ways to deal with switching, or to deal with southpaw that work good for me. Just mainly if they're gonna go that way, go hook that way, or use your arm to get them off you. But not things you can do. I mean, other than the hook you can do, but you can't really muscle people in game.
Yeah. Something that I like to do with the switch is, like, you have the lead foot, you take a lateral step, but you kind of shift as you're doing it, so you can bring the other foot forward and it looks like you're just stepping to the side, but really you're switching your position.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about.
Yeah, my body's like a little too disproportionate. Like I have a good left hook, but my right hand is just so much stronger than my left that it's the worst of both worlds when if I try to go southpaw. And I always almost overextend my arm, throwing too hard with my right hand.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, in game, all of my punches suck.
There you go.
A lot of glove, unfortunately.
Let's get a Nick Diaz round right now.
Yep. Start spamming.
There you go.
Yeah, one thing in the game I'm never going to forget is that moment.
Yeah, Nick Diaz doing that in front of you was like throwing up on your food in front of the Queen of England.
Yeah, it was so bad. I was like, oh my God.
How dare you? Tyborg doing better.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Tyborg doing better. If this is a 12-round fight, I think that he's done a good job to take the later half, except for that knockdown.
He jinxed it. He got hurt right as he said that.
Yeah,
But I agree.
you get knocked down now.
I was just about to say though, like I don't really have any major comments about this fight other than it's great. Like both of these guys have been making adjustments. They've been doing the right thing in a lot of places. They're finding weak holes in each other. They're not swinging for the fences or going for knockdowns. This is like peak example of what the game can be.
Mm-hmm.
Prime pugilistic fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually benefited Tybor, especially these 2 rounds we had it on. But he's like slowed down his pace. He's not overly committing. He's taking punches as they come. So hopefully, like next time with longer fights, he'll have this kind of under his belt to be able to start off a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he probably, if he would have been at this pace and this fighting style early on, he probably would have took a lot of those earlier rounds. Assuming he didn't get them, I actually don't know.
Yeah, very hard.
He's
Kind of
not
hard
taking that
when you've
much
been
damage.
fighting a lot. When you've been fighting a lot of 3-round, and then you just jump into
Yeah,
12.
your pace. Yep.
Everything changes. You have to change your mentality going into it, and your goals, everything, defense, everything has to change.
And that's it.
I have no
Beautiful
idea.
fight. Beautiful fight.
He collapsed from,
Yeah. That's
Exaltation, maybe?
I don't know who
I
was
think
red
he
corner
won those
actually.
last two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was damage? It's gotta be okay. That makes sense.
Oh, further than I thought. Okay.
I expected
Yeah,
it to be a
Yeah,
little
I was
the
pretty
other-
busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was filling in the blanks the whole time.
Yeah, I want to know if either one of them saw what the damage was in the other one. We
I'm
can
assuming they
aggregate it. But I
screenshotted
mean,
it.
yeah,
Get the
I mean, it really doesn't.
Carbon to pull it up
Yeah.
from the logs.
Awesome fight. Awesome fight.
Yeah.
Awesome
Great stuff.
fight, yeah.
Great way to represent the Tcl.
Mm-hmm. Showcase.
Oh yeah. Wonderful, wonderful stuff, guys. Gonna close it out there. No big ending message. Just thanks for showing up. Thanks for fighting. First set was
Oh, that's
tied,
surprising.
like a draw. 83-83.
83.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Great question.
That's a
From
great
spectator,
great
like,
fight.
What I
I-
expected on the cards, honestly.
I would have put him up like 2 rounds. Damage was even. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he won most rounds outside of like 2.
Yeah.
See, I suspected
yeah.
it was closer. I suspected it was closer to that just on the volume, because even though Carbon was landing like great shots, there was almost like 2-1 at some point in
Yeah.
terms of just like
There was
volume.
I assumed there was a lot of soft blocking, so I was giving Carbon the edge probably. But yeah, it was a good fight either way.
No, spectacular. Both guys spectacular.
What was your guys' ping?
I think he was ahead 1 knockdown, but I think that Tyborg maybe took a couple more rounds on damage, even though it wouldn't have been.
Oh, 60?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I thought the
were
ping was
probably
higher
getting
because there was a
some
few
luck.
times in the middle of the fight
Yeah.
you were freezing.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I mean, that score indicates how great of a fight it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, fantastic.
All right. But yeah, thanks to
One of
the
the best
fighters
ones
who
I've seen in
showed
a long
up
time.
and fought. Thank you guys for being patient through the technical difficulties. I know that was annoying. I was annoyed. Spectator, do better. Any other closing comments from the commentary?
Great
Fight
fight night.
fights.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I echo that. That last one was one of the best fights I've seen in a while on here. So
Oh,
great
yeah.
job, both guys.
Gonna
Yeah,
get
quality boxing that was showcased today.
Clint Steele and Carbon matched up probably next card. Keep an eye out for
That's a
that in
banger.
about a week. Yeah. Got some other stuff cooking. NFTG, you know I have to ask. Anything else?
No.